right. Good evening, everybody. And we are going to go in this man's program tonight. Kane's in the building. And wow, in the last 24 hours, I found out something about that man in the thumbnail right there, which is Neon Sanders. According to Lewis Riddick, uh, Deion told him, quote, I don't think this team is ready right now. And that he knows, and he told Lewis Riddick this. Riddick told this to Rich Eisen, and I watched this morning, that he needs something I've been saying all along. He needs to improve the trenches. See, one thing about Deion, and he said it's going to be a challenge to him, but he has to bring in defensive ends and offensive tackles. And the reason why Deion said that is because he doesn't really relate to the grunts and the pass rushers. He relates to the skill players, the DBs, the safeties, the wide receivers, and of course his son at quarterback. That's who Deion relates to. And that's why Deion was honest in saying to Lewis Riddick, it's going to be hard for him to get defensive linemen and offensive linemen. It's going to be hard for him because he doesn't relate to those guys. Perfect example. If Micah Parsons walked into a kid's living room that wants to be a linebacker, the kid is going where Micah Parsons recommends. Iman in the building. If somebody like let me name a defensive end that this retired recently. Okay, Jason Taylor walks into the room. The kid who plays defensive end is going to listen to Jason Taylor. You get my drift now? So Deion, exactly. Iman hit it round the nose. And that's why Deion told Lewis Riddick it's going to be hard for him. And I think it will be. I didn't think about that at first until Lewis Riddick told Rich Eisen today how hard it's going to be for Deion to get those type of position players. And in the conference he's going into, that may be a challenge for him. Because like Iman just said, he can get the flashy plays, Deion. But can he get the grunts on the offensive line, the killers on the defensive line? And that none of us knows. Okay. But let me go into what I wanted to go into tonight with Deion. And that is the ridiculousness of these Deion holics. And that is why I wrote what I wrote in the thumbnail. And these people who are actually telling other people, if you don't support Colorado, you're not black. Are you out of your minds, people? You think I'm going to leave my program, which I supported since 1979? Used to come on every Saturday night on Channel 9, locally. Iman knows what I'm talking about. You think I'm going to leave that team to go support Deion? Are you crazy? Seriously? Let me also say this, which was ridiculous, what I saw. Deion had some rapper, I don't know that, hell his name is, in the locker room, everybody, in the locker room, after the game, I'm not kidding, giving a rap concert in the locker room after the game. They had the chicks dancing in there, everything. These players are dancing to this rapper. There's now another team, not even professional teams. And well, the NBA may have it, but NBA covers up a lot of shit. But there is not an NFL team or another college football team where that asinine stupidity is happening in the locker room. And like I said in the thumbnail, Deion's run is about to end. Let me throw this out there. There is a report tonight that young Shadur Sanders, I believe he's the quarterback, most likely will be suspended for this game. Now, let me say something about all of this. And I'm going to add up some logic. So let me get this straight. Deion last night tells the beat writers out in Boulder that he has nothing but love and respect for the Oregon coach. The two-way player is out for the next 3 weeks. And Deion's son May is looking like he's going to face a suspension for poking the kid from Oregon, from Colorado State's eye. Okay. If all this adds up, you know what this tells me? Real talk, hit that like button. Real talk, that Deion is making excuses already if they get blown out this game. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. Okay? I'm just going to keep it 1,000. Deion, and this is from me to you, bro. Seriously. Take the next 2 L's, bro. It's going to happen. Don't bring in built-in excuses for you if you lose this week and next week. You're going to lose no matter what. And I'm glad Louis Riddick today brought some sanity to all of this, because I'm cracking up with all this because good God. So let me get this straight. This sexy woman went out to Boulder. And remember, what's baby girl's name? Taylor Rooks. Remember, she is another queen swirler divester, by the way. Just to let you know. So, Bleacher Report sent her out to Boulder to interview Deion. You can't make this up. And of course, Deion takes the interview. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't need to see Taylor Rooks. I'll see her tomorrow night in San Francisco. That's probably why she went out to do it. Brady told Shador to get into the film room. You know, Brady coached the kid. Goddamn, Taylor Rooks has put out an exclusive. Warren Sapp wants to get back on Deion's good side and be on Deion's staff next year, wherever Deion goes. Deion will definitely give him a job, so he don't have to worry about that. Young LSU player Greg Brooks is going to have a biopsy in his brain for a brain tumor. So our prayers go out to that young man. You don't ever want to see a human being go through that, because that is a very scary operation. My Lord. Poor baby. And I mean that sincerely, because 18, 19-year-old kid is my grandson. If I had a grandson, it'll be that age. Oh, my God. So my prayers go out to him. Oh, wow. All right, the Notre Dame quarterback right now is leading the Heisman race. And I keep telling people, watch out for if Notre Dame beats Ohio State, folks. Or Notre Dame can run the table, and that's what white America wants. They would love to see the Irish run the table. Okay. Nick Saban praising Deion Sanders. Okay. Interesting. But let me get back to Deion and Buddy Tevins. I remember this guy when I was a kid. He died today because of Dartmouth's fullback. He was in a horrible bicycle crash. I know how that is. I lost my brother that way at the and these little rappers saying that Deion's like an uncle to me. Please shut up. Okay, just shut up. All right. All right. All right. Let me get to the fans because that's what people want to hear. These idiot Colorado bandwagon fans all of a sudden saying you're not black if you don't support Colorado and all this dumb shit that they've been saying. You cannot listen to fools. And I keep telling you guys this. The bandwagon is very strong for Colorado. And I'm just going to tell the bubble will burst these next 2 weekends. And then I want to see where you're going to be, Colorado fan, or so-called Colorado fan, by next Saturday night around 8 o'clock Eastern time. Where are you? I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to be around. Okay? So, we'll continue ripping this. And like I said, when I look at Colorado, the way people talk about them, it's like they got 30 number one draft picks on this team, which is bullshit. They'd be lucky if they have 2 draft picks on this team. I'm talking about number 1 draft picks. To me, you people are overhyping this team. And when they lose 4 games this year, and then they schedule them against the Miami Hurricanes, will probably be 9-2. You know I'm gonna be up here for that ball game, getting ready for a real ass whipping by the real you. And for these goddamn journalists, these boule Negroes, who have the gall to say that Colorado is the new Miami, are you out of your minds? Are you out of your collard greens and chitlings mind? If you boule Negroes even eat that, or do you even know what that is? Because we know how quick you Negroes, white Negroes, sell out. Okay? They will never be the you. And the you, I got news for you people. The you is coming back very quietly. And I would love to see nothing more than to stomp Deion's ass, to shut all these ignorant Negroes who are on board with the Deion ship and see it crash and burn in Miami, Florida at the Orange Bowl. Me, 305 Canes, we'll be up here laughing our asses off. Saying, yeah, really? You're the new you? Really? Let me remind you of something, okay? And remind you very, very quickly, okay? Don't look now, but the you is back. And next year we're gonna be the new doomsday machine. Next year. Well, we're gonna be crushing everybody in our way. And I promise you that. And I promise you people that. You think I'm kidding? You guys, exactly. Who said that? Iman said that, exactly. QZ in the building. QZ, you like the Canes, bro? That's right. QZ likes the Canes too. You know? I see you 305. Oh man. 305 is a trip. Again, I mean, you people are going to be in for a huge New Year's Eve letdown down in Miami. You put it Deion versus us, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose big. Okay. So cut the BS, bandwagon Hurricane fan. I'm a Negro. Last I checked, my parents brought me in this world as a Negro, and I don't support Colorado. I support the U. Last I checked. Okay. You're gonna be in for big disappointment, Colorado, and your fans. Your bandwagon fans, I might add. You're gonna be in for a huge, huge disappointment because this week you're gonna get Bo Nix. And Oregon is playing it very coy. There you go, Oregon. You don't hear Deion this week saying, we got motivation. Yeah, they're saying shit about us. Yeah, we're motivated. Yeah, no. No. There's no the boule Negro media trying to stir up shit. It's not happening. Okay. All right? It's not gonna happen. And then next week, and next Saturday I'm doing the game. I just hope it's at a good time. I like it to be at 3:30 in the afternoon, but or 12 o'clock. I'll take it in Boulder at 12 noon on Fox. Okay, your next beating by the best quarterback on this planet, but it's not in the NFL. Chicago. I'll get the Justin Fields clown ass what he did today. Chicago, Arizona. Just to name two teams tanking. Okay. For Caleb's services. So, you Colorado fans who continue to talk shit and you don't know a damn thing about where the hell Boulder, Colorado was before Deion signed it. Your balloon is about to burst. And when it does, okay, you come up here and I'll rip you one up here. You fools don't know a goddamn thing about football. Okay, you think you do, you don't. Especially college football. What are you gonna do next? Deion goes to, let's say, Indiana. You're gonna run to Indiana with Deion? You gonna do that? Monkey see, monkey do? You gonna pull that stunt? Really? Seriously? You gonna do that stunt? Why don't you do us all a favor and keep your goddamn mouth shut? And while you at it, keep the you out of your goddamn mouths, okay? I don't want to hear that shit. If I find out that on Twitter, especially Black Twitter, that they talking shit like they're the you, I'll find you, I will hunt you down. Okay? Right? There's only one you. And that's Mr. Miami. Do me a favor. Drop the use you know it in the chat room. That's right. Jerome Brown, Winston Moore, Sean Taylor, Michael Irvin, Benny Blades, Jimmy, Byron Russell. I mean, Russell Maryland, Cortez Kennedy, Sapp. OJ Anderson, Santana Moss. We didn't even hit the big wigs from the year. Okay. Huh? Keep our names out of your mouth. Go play your little football and just leave us out of it, okay? Don't worry about us. We'll see you in late December, early January for your ass whipping. And it's going to be an ass whipping. Okay? It's going to be an ass whipping. and it's going to be harsh. And I promise you, we will make it merciful and quick. Huh? Back to Deion. I was gonna really hit Deion hard tonight, and I'm still in. Deion, what the f is this? Some rap clown named Little Wayne leading you out there and giving a rap show while the players are being introduced. Nigga, are you serious? Is that Little Wayne clown the one that's always been on the Packers bandwagon? And it's on with Skip Bayless? Is that the Little Wayne clown that's doing that? Antics? Yeah. That's the Little Wayne clown that be rapping for him, whoever this guy is. I'm gonna find out who was the buffoon in the locker room. He looks like a goblin. This clown in the locker room after the game giving a live rap concert. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold up. Let me get this for you guys. Let me get this guy. Can't make it up. Can't make this shit up. Fair use, fair use. Look at this. All right. Let me show you what happened after the game. And can you believe Deion was wearing overalls to the game? You got to be kidding me. Wow. It wasn't Lil Wayne. Here we go. Here we go. Let me find it. I'm trying to get what this guy was rapping. All right, this clown named Key Glock. You can't make this shit up. In the locker room after the game. Watch this. Fair use, fair use. Let me get it up for you. I'll put it back up. This is this clown rapping in the locker room after the game. Some clown named Key Glock. I mean, you can't make these names up, folks. Key Glock is the clown's name, rapping in the locker room. Okay? All right. I don't know who the hell is Key Glock. I don't know who he is. But this is this clown in the locker room after the game with this celebration. And this shit in pro sports, and not in pro sports, in college sports, this shit got stopped. Okay? And any of you guys in there ever heard of this clown Key Glock? It's unreal. It's unreal. All right, this is this guy, what you see right now. This guy name is Young Dolph. That was when he was at Jackson State. All right, here's Key Glock in the locker room giving his concert. All right. That's the clown Key Glock who was rapping in the locker room. You can't make this shit up. You just can't make it up. Okay? Let me see. Key Glock, Lil Wayne, Master P. Yeah. You heard of Key Glock? I mean, who the hell is this clown? Key Glock. Okay? This is as bad. This is what it's come to for Deion. That he has to bring young rap fools into the locker room to entertain his players. Some clown named Key Glock had the other bozo, what's his name? The other bozo, some guy named Lil Wayne. I know that ass clown is always around the Packers all the time. But what's up, Jims? But I mean, nigga, do you have to come out there at the game to entertain the bunch of white supremacists who never even heard of this stupid music before, but you be singing, nigga? And then this Key Glock guy, whoever this clown is, he's in the locker room after the game, throwing a rap concert, and a bunch of hoochie hoes in there dancing, twerking, shaking their ass. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. And it is buffoonery. What happened of taking off your uniform, taking off your pads, taking a nice cool shower, putting on something nice, and Deion's gonna bring a plethora of women for these young players. They'll bring some sisters in there for them, and I guess some of them prefer what they call them, Becky's, okay? But bro, you are Amigos was at the rap play? Who the hell is Migos? Who the hell is him? So let me get this straight. A whole group of rap clowns went to the game to be on the sideline, and then after the game, they were entertaining a bunch of white supremacists and also entertaining these fools in the locker room. This is what I'm getting back. This is the feed I'm getting back. This is what I'm seeing. And this is the element that's around young men. I don't see that in Penn State's locker room. I don't see that at Ohio State's. You know damn sure it's not going to be at Notre Dame's locker room. None of those clowns will be at Notre Dame's sideline. Okay? None. I don't know who these fools are rapping for these guys, but it is ridiculous. It's an embarrassment to college football. If you're going to do that, Miami, do me a favor. Put in some of the rap guys from Miami, including Rick Ross. If you're going to do that, I promise you, if we get hooked up to playing the Orange Bowl, we will give you what it is to be hardcore rap. Okay? And that clown, what's his name? DJ Khaled, even he'll be there on the Miami sideline. Okay? All right? Flow Rider. Okay? Sharkeisha at the game. Who the hell is Sharkeisha? Antonio Brown was there for Deion too. Really? Who the hell is Sharkeisha? I'm going to tell you right now, this shit, Deion, is going to stop. Okay? And it's going to stop next week. Okay? When the USC entourage will be in Boulder. Okay? On the USC sideline. Right? And here's the sad part about Deion, and I'm going to be up here. I'm going to be real about this. Next year, if he can get the trenches, Deion admitted himself it's going to be hard. I think they'll win the Pac-12. Excuse me, the Big 12. I do. I think Colorado can win the Big 12 next year. But right now, Deion, you're an embarrassment. Your program is an embarrassment. How the hell, nigga? Explain to us, okay? Us diehard sports fans, how you gonna have rap clowns? And I don't even know who these clowns are. Okay, what's the clown I was just ripping this now? And didn't the guy he had at the Jackson State locker room? What's his name? Young Dolph, whoever his name is, the Young Dolph. That's his name. Wasn't he murdered last year? This kid. And this is the type of element that you want to bring around these young college kids. Real. Mr. Miami, DJ Khaled, another one. Trick Daddy, he ripped black women today about not cooking in the kitchen no more. That was beautiful. I saw that clip of Trick Daddy killing black women this morning. Rick Ross, Pitbull, Briscoe, Iceberg, Billionaire, Khaled, Jackie Ho, Trina, Uncle Luke, Eighth Foot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Deion, you've done a hell of a job. I'm not going to take nothing away from you, bro. And I love you, Prime. I really do. I love you. But this hip hop rap crap got to stop. Bro, stop the bullshit with these and these fools at the sideline for Colorado. My God, Deion had an entourage of wannabes and flunkies. Had that rock clown out there. That stupid rock guy had him out there. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. And then this is the real kicker. Okay. How all of a sudden Saban versus Lane Kiffin is the undercard on Saturday. That's right, folks. You heard me right. Kiffin and Nick Saban, Ole Miss, the white supremacist special, Ole Miss at Alabama, is the undercard to Deion. And next week, Deion's going to be on national TV next week against USC. And I think Fox is going to get that game. That game will either be at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, or it's going to be 10:30 at night on your local Fox affiliate. Now Pookie is going to try to impersonate a college kid. Yeah, of course. Of course. Kodak Black, the 69 boys, Tootsie Roll. Young Dolph died in 2020 when he got murdered in Memphis. Going and get some cookies. You see right there. He had this kid Golf perform at Jackson State, and then he gets killed going to get a pack of cookies. You can't mess with me. You can't make this bullshit up. Okay? You can't make it up. Can't. Raven, I'm saying it now. Pookie going to take over Colorado. I will say this right now. Atlanta's off to a good start. They're the only team in the NFL that will hire Deion. They would do it. If things are looking up for Atlanta, so we'll see. But I think that will be the job. That will be the place that Deion will go. And Brady told his son to get better because Brady trained him. I think that's his name, Shador Sanders. I think the young boy is a year away, so he should come back next year, put up monster numbers in the Big 12, and then he'll be a high draft pick in 25. He's not going to be number one, but he's going to be a high draft pick in 25. 24 is already locked in. They got top 10, and they're all performing so far. And you're going to see Bo Nix for you Hurricane. Excuse me. My bad. Excuse me, Hurricane faithful. You Buffalo bandwagon fans, you're going to see Bo Nix on Saturday. Okay? But you got to cut the hip-hop bullshit. Okay? Cut the shit out there. Cut it out. Nobody wants to see some ass clown named Lil Wayne performing before the game. I sure wouldn't want to see it. Shit, if he was performing and I was at the game, I'll leave. I'll go hop into my Corvette and get the hell out. Okay, that's what I would do. I said, I'm not here to see a bunch of rap dudes with all this dumb jewelry around their necks. If nigga, you guys come to New York, we'll show you what real jewelry is. Okay, all right. That's right. This is a New York flex. I mean, this is not the South, the dirty South. I mean, New York is where it is, where rugged individuals live and run. Okay, and I'm definitely a rugged individual for an OG. All right. So cut the bullshit with the rap concerts in the locker room, these rap clowns on the sidelines, some actor named The Rock, who everybody gravitate him on the sidelines. You got to be fucking kidding me. Deion, you can't be real about this, bro. It's an embarrassment to college athletics. It's an embarrassment to good, wholesome black men like myself, like 305, Imam Perry, Raven Knight. It's an embarrassment, an absolute embarrassment. How come your team, who by the way got the referees uh on your side Saturday night? Let's just call it like it is. How come you allowed Deion to have a rap concert? Do you know that 1% of Boulder, Colorado is black? The rest of that little town, that college town, which most college towns are all lily white and racist as so as I just call them white supremacists. And you're gonna give them this clown Little Wayne comes out, whatever this shit he was saying, and you know what I'm saying? And then Lewis Riddick, shout out to him. He was excellent on Rich Eisen. He said there was music all game long there at that stadium. And I don't think that's an entertainment value in a college situation. Okay? I don't even like cheerleaders and pro sports. To me, they should get rid of all the cheerleaders. To me, they're just a distraction and a pain. To me, I'm gonna do a show about that. Why are cheerleaders in sports, especially pro sports? They shouldn't be there at all. All right. What, Mississippi State? Straight out of Jungle Brothers? I don't know what that is. The Dirty South is red dirt. Ford Pinto, I know that's what you drive. Miami Hurricanes going to murder Colorado. Yeah, yeah. If you set that game up in a bowl game, I promise you that will be a beating that Deion will not forget. Okay? Also, if he plays Florida State, there ain't gonna be no friendships there. All right? If he goes play the Seminoles, all right. And these Deion people, the ignorant fans that support Deion, let me say this. You really believe that Deion's going to win a national championship this year? You really believe that? Deion Neon fan. You really believe that? Really? You guys do know that Deion is a showman first, right? He's very arrogant. Talks above people. He didn't even know who the hell his center was there. Who? What? I have to watch the film to evaluate him. Really, damn. Okay. This college, this rap shit gotta stop. Let me see what Iman says something about these rap clowns. Them rappers gonna bring their gang bang beef to Colorado. Yeah. The last element I want, and you heard the White Sox game a few weeks ago. A Karen bought a gun and started shooting at people in the bleachers a couple of weeks ago. The White Sox game. Colorado got the clan up there. Good luck. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah. And they're gonna see the real clan on Saturday. I used to live out in Oregon. They're gonna get the real clan this weekend in Eugene. I can tell you that. Yeah. I don't drive no Ford Pinto. Okay, Mr. Miami. Okay. Mace, I would rather hear oldies music than the Lil Wayne clown. I do agree with that. I'm come Lil Wayne. And this guy who was rapping in the locker room the other night, what's his name? K Glock? That's his name? That's the clown's name? K Glock? How the hell are you going to name yourself after a gun? Is it that bad with these young morons today in the rap business? Is that bad for them? You know the clowns in Mississippi. Why the hell do you think Deion left? Deion made the right move getting the hell out of the Mississippi Delta. Shit, he did that. So, Colorado, it's nice for them up there in Boulder. They have a team they can root for, they can get behind. But the entertainment, these rap clowns on the sideline, some clown named The Rock on the sidelines, but these dumb women were killing each other over in the side to take a picture with. Who the hell's this Rock guy? Okay? Who the hell's this guy, Rock? Are you kidding me? I mean, they treat this guy like he's Godzilla or something. I mean, this guy is not a star like Godzilla is. Godzilla's the greatest star of all time. Trust me, I've seen all of his movies. I got him all right behind me, by the way. This Rock guy should not have been at the game. Okay? His ass should have been doing whatever he does. He shouldn't have been on the sidelines. This clown used to play for the Miami Hurricanes and now he's supporting Deion? Are you kidding me? Look at that. Warren Sapp, Michael Irvin, you should all lose your Hurricane card. They should take all three of them out of the Hurricane Hall of Fame, supporting Deion, betraying God's University, which is the Miami Hurricanes and the University of Miami down beautiful Coral Gables. I mean, when you look at Boulder, yeah, they got mountains. Hey, Coral Gables is beautiful. It's like the old 1940s there, the buildings, the homes. I mean, it's a beautiful place to be in Coral Gables. Yeah. What the hell, Colorado got snow? And you know damn well Deion loves it there because Deion's sons were being harassed down in Jackson. Deion got his jury viced 3 times in his office when he wasn't there. Okay. And then these same fools at this so-called HBCU crap had the audacity to get mad at Deion because Deion said, F you, I'm going to a better situation for my kids. Are you kidding me? Really? And these HBCU, by the way, let me read what Kane says. I'm going to kill the HBCU right now. Miami Seahawks in the 1940s. Mace, Ed Reed was spotted at the Hurricanes practice today. There you go. That's loyalty. Made me lose my thought what I was going to say about Colorado. Damn. What I was going to say just now. Damn. But again, it's a disgrace what's happening in that Colorado sideline. And I definitely hold Deion responsible. No way that these clowns should be dancing and rapping. Okay? No way. It's uncalled for. And I blame Deion for this, for letting these children go out of control. And back to that Rock guy, that I was going to say. This Rock clown, whoever he is, he was also an embarrassment on the sidelines. See, I can understand if Cameron, Jigga, Nas, 50, if those guys were on the sidelines, I wouldn't have a problem. Because at least you know Those guys are hip hop legends. You have this little Wayne clown, and this Glock clown performing in the locker room. Are you kidding me? And the other kid they had from at Jackson State, he got killed going in Memphis 2 years ago, going to get a pack of cookies. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't. Okay. Isn't Irv Gotti in Memphis? Isn't Irv Gotti there? Isn't he down there? Is Irv Gotti down there in Memphis? Brian Wool says Prime Stellar record this year is coming. We here? Really? You jumped on that bandwagon too? Colorado bandwagon? That bandwagon? Rock clown, your mace. Chill. What are you talking about? Yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Miami. Yeah. The bottom line is this: Coach Prime have to put a lock and key on his kids. I'm not talking about his immediate sons. I'm not talking about the quarterback and the safety. I'm talking about the players on the roster. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I respect the man a hell of a lot, by the way. Don't think I don't. It's a tremendous family, man. Deion. I got nothing personal against Deion Sanders. I love him. I love them as prime time. Okay. I love Deion. But this is out of control. So many wannabe rappers and celebrities like that rock clown want to be on the sideline. Okay. Rock, are you going to be at the Miami Hurricanes sideline, family, when they're going to play Florida State in Tallahassee? Are you going to be there to support your alma mater? That's back, by the way. Are you going to do it? I don't think you are. Fucking Iman. Rock is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Mace, it was Dwayne the Rock Johnson that was at the Colorado. Yeah, the Rock. Yeah. That clown. Yeah. Ted Hendricks, Warren Sapp, Vince Wilfork, Jerome Brown, Winston Moore, Sean Taylor, the greatest Hurricane of all time, Michael Irvin, the Blades brothers, Jimmy Johnson, Brian Potter, Frank Gore, Howard Schellenberg, and Cortez Kennedy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can you bandwagon? And let me get back to this part. For you Negroes on Black Twitter to say that you're not black if you don't support Colorado, you're out of your goddamn mind. Okay? All right? Okay? I support the you. All right? Let's set it straight. The you. Not no goddamn Buffalo Wild Wings, okay? The you. It's all about the you. And like I said, keep my team name out of your mouth. How dare you try to compare this Colorado team as the new you? The U is back. And we're going to take another team down this week. We're going to go to Temple and vanquish them. Okay? That's right. You know it. So you want us, you're trying to put a bowl game together? I swear to God, Deion, if it's us and you and it's in Miami, get ready. Because I promise you one thing, right? The U is going to put up 80 on you. Your defensive line is so small. And the Miami Hurricane defensive line started at 340 across, 365. Okay? How are you going to touch Van Dyke? How are you going to stop the running game? How are you going to pass? How are you going to stop? How are you going to stop our receiving core? And on defense, the speed is back. Our front line is back. The DBs are back. That's going to be a beatdown. And I want to see all you niggas. That's right, all you niggas who are on Deion's army. I want to see all of you up here when you're getting your ass whipped by the real you. And you will get your ass whooped. You think not? I'll see you. I'll see you New Year's Day in South Florida. Okay? So you keep talking in Black Twitter about, yeah, if you don't support Colorado and Coach Prime, you're not black. Lick my balls. Okay? That's what you can do. Okay? And listen to your coach sometimes. I say this about the idiot Miami Dolphin fans. Listen to your coach. Listen to your media. Stop and I know I don't think the Colorado bandwagon does this. The Miami Dolphin fans do this dumb shit. Don't make up stuff. Okay? The media will the Deion is the biggest thing right now in college sports. They'll tell you what's going on. Iman wants me to pause. What's going on, man? You're dead over there? What happened? I'm still rolling. I'm still on live because I didn't do nothing that will put the channel in jeopardy. What's going on, Iman? Iman is dead over there. What, you laughing? The Buffalo is going to be the penitentiary. You know what? For the Miami program, there will be no bigger bowl win for the first time in like 20 years than to beat this man's team. And again, I have nothing against Deion Sanders. It is the theatrics that goes on. The fools on the sideline. You have Miami Hurricane fans who should have their Miami Hurricane card taken away from them, saying that we should support the Hurricanes because Sop, Deion, and some rock character is there. Okay? Mm-hmm. Gotta be out your damn minds. Okay? So you go out there, you Deion fans, you Deion Holic fans who love the Colorado band. Oh, that's what I was going to say before. Okay? I don't want to hear about the ACBUs when you let the Asians and Indians and the Latinos take over all those schools. I don't want to hear from you. You can't even hold, and mostly the Boule children from white supremacy go to these schools. I will never be at an HCBU. My nephews will never be there. That is exclusive for the white supremacists who we all know what they did behind closed doors. That is for their great great grandchildren, great 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 grandchildren, and throughout. Okay. But we're not going to go there, here, or there. Okay. I don't want to hear from the ACBU crowd who cried last year when Deion left. You're irrelevant. The only one who watches you is Canes. Right? Go over there to the corner. Over there. Go over there and stay quiet and watch Deion be successful. Right? Let me see. Colorado isn't even a fly on the Canes butt cheeks. Steve Walsh, yes. Aaron Kane. Miami's cracking up. Okay? You Deion fans, I'm going to say it again. Your dream will end this week, the following week. You probably beat Arizona State. They're stupid down there, Arizona State. But you'll make a bowl game and give Deion a hell of a lot of credit. He's going and Deion's going to get a good bowl too because he's Deion. That's why what they want is a Miami to go 9-2, which I can see Miami going 9-2. I know Canes don't want to hear that. I can see Miami going 9-2, 10-1, and getting to a big bowl game and play Colorado. They want Colorado. They want Notre Dame. Excuse me. They want Miami, Notre Dame, or Florida State to play Colorado on New Year's Day. I think that will happen. I think they'll get Miami. They'll get Miami versus Colorado, and that will be a game, folks. But that will be let me tell you something right now. For you Deion fans, when you go to South Florida, you're going to realize something very quick. The niggas down there, they're not going to be supporting Deion. Okay? And it's going to be a circus down there because Miami's playing at home. It's a home game for Miami. And it's going to be a beatdown for Miami after they finish with you. Okay? Set the record straight right now. Okay? Let's just put it out there now. That's the matchup. You're going to get your ass whipped. And it's not going to be pretty. So you go ahead, go play Arizona State, go play Colorado State, go play all these little schools, okay? And this is not towards Deion. This is towards the wannabe Colorado. I'm jumping on the ship bandwagon fan. And I want you to stop hiding on Discord and come up here when we play you, okay? And get your ass whooping. That's going to happen, okay? Deion, my message to you, my brother, cut the clown act with these rappers. Rapping to start the game, rapping in the locker room after the game. Okay? That doesn't happen in other college campuses and locker rooms. And that damn sure don't happen in the NFL. Yeah, you're right about that, Miami. Mr. Miami, sponsored by going over there to Beirut, Miami. Cut out. So you Deion fans who think Deion is walking on water, he is right now, but when that plane lands in Miami International, it's going to be a very short tenure and a beatdown that is going to happen. You guys in the chat, Miami, Canes, Iman, would you make who would you make as the favorite in that game? And by how many points that team would be favored? I want to hear from you guys first. Go ahead, put it in the chat. Okay. So these Deion fans, Miami will be back in a half hour. These Miami fans who, these Colorado fans who on Twitter, Black Twitter, and Discord hiding themselves. Okay. Canes by 40. Now I got a little bit more. Yeah, it'd probably be Canes by that big. Yeah. Because Miami, for Colorado is too small. And I could have went off even harder on Deion tonight. But because Deion was real with Louis Riddick, who I have nothing but the utmost respect from, on ESPN and told him, bro, it's going to be tough for me to recruit the trenches. And he needs that. And, watch closely for you Deion guys. Observe the game. Do you know young Shadur Sanders is getting sacked 7, 8 times a game, bro? That doesn't make sense. And God bless the little boy. See, I'm a little older, guys. So to me, he's a little boy. He would be my grandson at his age, okay? So don't take it personally when I call him a little boy. I mean that in a loving way. The young boy is a pocket quarterback. Amen. Deion, Tom Brady's taught this little boy well. Okay, I hate these Lamar Jackson types. This is why I love Jordan Love. Jordan Love stays in the pocket. And Jordan Love will be a superstar next year. Not this year, next year. I promise you that. But this is about Deion's crew. The DB and receiver, I did not find out this till yesterday, that he was the number 1 player in the country 3 years ago. I didn't know that was him. Okay. Miami 75, Colorado 3. Miami Hurricanes defense get turnover chains. Steve DeBerg. Why is it? Miami has 77-0 against Colorado. One thing about Colorado, I'll say it again. They are on the cuffs. They're going to run. I'm going to say it right now. And you Deion fools, you listen, and you listen good. If Deion gets some big boys in the offensive defensive line, Colorado will dominate the Big 12. I'm that serious. They will win the Big 12 every year. And if I'm Deion, I'll stay in college for a while because you're going to make the playoffs every year. You're gonna play Alabama, Georgia. You're gonna play those schools every year in the playoffs. I would stay. I wouldn't think about the NFL. I would stay in college and win some national championships, bro. Something that a black coach has never done in college football. Deion will be the first. And Deion right now is in a good place beginning next year. When he gets to the Big 12, you will see a complete confident opposite reaction next year at this time about Deion and his program. Mace, of course, they will run the Big 12, but Bama and Ohio State and Georgia will feast on them, bro. I don't know. I think he has the best quarterback in the country coming in. He got him the sign. His son, I believe, next year in the 25 draft, he will be a first round pick. He won't be the number one pick like his sycophants think he is going to be. Okay. He's not. I think you should stay in school another year, listen to Tom Brady, and watch the film instead of flossing. Speaking of that, I gotta kill young Sanders for this. Why the hell are you going to the Colorado State players, showing off your Rolex, showing off your bling, saying that you're better than those kids, knowing that those kids, most of them are from the other side of the tracks? Most of these kids nobody knows, and no one's going to see again after their careers are over in college football. How classless is that? And that's on you, Deion, because that's your boy. That's your son. Lasso him. And I know Deion does, so I'm not going to kill Deion on that. Okay? But, young man, you're a rich kid. We don't have to. You're a rich. Yeah, you're a rich kid. I'm not going to say the other thing. I respect Deion that much. You're a rich kid. Okay? Leave the hardworking kids alone. All right? Let me read this. Michael Irvin, Brian Blades, and Santana Moss. Mace, of course, they will run the Big 12. Yeah, I read that. Jim Kelly, Daniel Bell, and Randy Shannon. He did that after the game. Did that before the game. Before the game, he did that. In the warm-ups. That's what started the fight. Remember they had a brawl before the game? That's what started it. Him and the Hunter kid talking shit to them. And that's uncalled for. This is college sports. And even in the NFL, they don't do that. Okay? That was classless by that kid Hunter and Deion's son. That should have happened. You leave the other team alone. They're not bothering you. They just want to play, and it ended up being a dirty football game because you provoked those kids over there. You provoked those young boys over there to play dirty. And it was classless what they did, but they were provoked. Okay. Let's not sugarcoat shit up here. We're talking real shit. All right. Now, no, I'll keep rolling. Matter of fact, let me drop the link so guys can come up. Let me do that. And also, let me say this. They're going to put Deion against a good team in a bowl game. You can bet on that. It's good for ratings. Highsmith, Melvin Bratton, Edgar and James. Yeah. They're going to put Deion in a good bowl game. That's why the whispers are Miami, Notre Dame, and Florida State. Okay. And I don't want to hear the Deion holics talking shit about any team that's a real good program this year against them. And Notre Dame is a machine. And I love them this week against Ohio State. I love the Irish this week. Love them. I love Florida State this week. -2 over Clemson. They're gonna go down. They're gonna go up to Clemson and beat them. And I like Penn State in the over against Iowa. 40 points. And if I get all three of those, I'll be a robust 8-1 against the spread in college football this year. 8-1. If I sweep, I'll be 8-1 in college football. And that's why me and Platinum does the picks up here. And don't forget to join us 1 o'clock Eastern time for our college and pro picks. All right, I'm gonna go and Canes is up here. I am gonna go in a couple of minutes to go take my meds and come right back and eat some cookies while I'm up here. I'm gonna say it again for all you Deion fans. Cut the bullshit. Man, when you ain't black, if you don't support Colorado, cut the shit. I am not. Especially, I waited 22 years for my program to be back. I'm gonna cut my team to support Deion. That's not happening. I'll say it again. If that is the bowl game down in Miami, expect an ass whooping. Okay, and it's gonna happen. Okay. The only question is, will my coach call off the dogs? What do you think, Kane? Do you think Cristobal call off the dogs?
Yeah, man.
You'll call off the dogs? Evening
It's
to
gonna
you and
be
your mother.
straight violence.
Okay. I could see Cristobal calling off the dogs.
Honestly, I don't want Colorado. You know why?
How come?
Because if we beat them by a big score, you're gonna hear all these fans saying, "Oh, we weren't ready yet. Oh, we still gotta build our program."
Like we're not building not like we're building ours.
Yeah, but I want
We're
them
not
at their
done
best.
yet. Yeah, we're not done yet.
I know.
I mean, I don't want to hear from them because they're gonna be saying so much stupid shit over in Black Twitter and the cowardly Discord. Oh, Miami sucks. Oh, nobody could that. Oh, you guys get ready because the NCAA is already setting it up. Deion is going to play a marquee program. Their dream matchup will be will be Colorado against Florida State. Because Deion cannot deny that. He has to play that. That will be their dream. The Deion versus Florida State. And my advice to the Deion holics, go take a look at Florida State. They'll be on 12 o'clock Eastern on Saturday against Clemson. Okay, go take a look at Florida State. And then you guys on Discord and Black Twitter come back to me. Okay? Deion better be glad that he said what he said to Louis Riddick today. Because if I didn't hear that today, I would have even roasted his ass. I'm going to let Deion off. He said that it's going to be tough for him to get offensive linemen and defensive linemen because he does not connect with those players. It's like I said, Micah Parsons walked in there. The linebacker is going to listen. If somebody like Myles Garrett walks in the room, those defensive linemen are going to listen. And offensive linemen, if someone like Walter Jones walk into the room, those young kids are going to listen.
Sounds to me Deion is making excuses. Because he can easily get somebody who knows the O line. He has connections.
He has connections, but it's like something Iman said earlier when I brought this up. Mm-hmm. Deion is not into grunt players. He's into flash style. DBs, wide receivers. That's Deion. Safeties.
Well, you want to be a good coach, you got to learn.
I think he's learning right now. He realizes Son's getting sacked 7 times a game.
I mean, Mario is learning too.
No,
He's not a defensive guy.
Mario's been doing that since Nick Saban. He's been
Yeah.
recruiting top talents since nigga. Mario knows what he's doing. Look how he built the offensive line already. And Manzano's trying to tell us that he's leaving for Alabama.
That man ain't going nowhere.
Yo, what's up, stranger? And it's undefeated Dookies. Say what's up and I was thinking about you too, Blue Devil G. I was thinking about you yesterday. Where you been, bro? You're gonna live a long life. My grandmother taught me that. Good to see you, bro. The biggest Blue Devil fan around. I know he is happy for his quarterback. Duke is undefeated. That Duke is doing their thing. Good to see you, family.
Pretty funny how they're not on our schedule.
I'm typing something to you, Duke, so don't leave. The Duke quarterback now has entered the conversation. Scouts like him, and Duke's undefeated, folks. Congratulations to the Dukies. They got their winner against Clemson already, so they're set. They play Florida State in a couple of weeks. That should be interesting. Shout out to you, Blue Devil. The best offensive line in the Midwest and the South is the Duke Blue Devils. Congrats, bro. Really, man. It's good to see you, bro. Really, it's good to see you, man.
The best O-line?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Check your rankings before you speak.
Duke is doing very well in the rankings.
Miami is better than them. Let's not fool ourselves.
Let's check out the AP 25 right now.
I'm talking about O-line. Our O-line is better than theirs.
I like the Miami offensive line. Hey, Blue Devil, how's the basketball team recruiting looking like? All right, the new college football rankings is Georgia 1, Michigan 2, Texas 3, Florida State dropped from 2 to 4, Ohio State is 6, USC is 5. We'll see USC next week. Washington, Ohio State 6, Penn State 7, Washington 8, Notre Dame 9, Oregon 10. I'm looking for Duke. Duke is 18. Duke 18, Colorado 19, Miami of Florida 20 in the AP rankings. So congratulations to the Dukies. Duke is 11 deep in college b-ball this year. You guys think you're going to make a comeback in the tournament this year? Your Duke Blue Devil basketball team? How many national champions do Colorado have? They have one, 1990. And to this day, Lou Holtz really believed that Colorado stole it from him. I think Luke just passed away. Didn't he, 305? Yeah, Blue Devil, what do you think your basketball team will be this? You think you guys can make a run at the championship? Let me know that. $305 in the building. Keynes in the building. Mr. Miami said no. But back to Deion, he is the main story up here tonight. And like I said, you gotta understand something about Deion. He's a showman. He's arrogant and doesn't. I mean, these people think that Deion's hanging out in the hood. Deion's not hanging out in the hood. One of the main reasons why he took that Colorado job was to take his kids out of Jackson so they could live a safer and much better life, which they do. Penn State coach died when? When did he die? Penn State's coach. Paterno's been dead, but which Penn coach died? Let me know in the chat. What Penn State coach died? 305. So Taylor Rooks shaking her behind. Queen Swirler, I call her. She got Deion coming up this week. Cam Akers was traded to the Vikings today for a pair of 6th-round draft picks. Not bad. So the Vikings got themselves a much better running back at a good price. It's good for Minnesota.
Man, that guy's garbage.
Lamar Jackson said that Anthony Richardson has his comp makes him feel old. All right, shots have been fired that Deion says that his son, I will definitely do this game next week. He said Shedeur Sanders doesn't take a back seat to Caleb Williams. Really? You're going to find out next. See, it's leadership right here why I killed Deion. Okay? And Deion now saying this, I'm reading it right here. And he is not behind Caleb Williams. I don't give a damn what people say. Have you seen this kid, Drake May? That's the kid out of North Carolina, right?
Yeah. What about him?
Young Sanders ain't better than him.
Oh, the Carolina guy. He ain't that good either.
If he's not that good, how come over 40 scouts was at his game last week?
Because it's Carolina.
No, it's because the white man likes their own prospects.
Image, yep, I understand.
Shit. Shit, bro. I think Miami got Drake May coming up. So Deion really believes that his son is as good as Caleb Williams. He's out of his damn mind. Oh, be up here next week after the game, folks. I am going to roast Deion again next week. Really? You ain't you as good as Caleb Williams? I don't think so. As Keynes will say, stop the cap, Deion. Salute to you, family. Drake May is overrated. Everybody thinks Drake May is overrated. Okay. All right. I ain't going to argue it. Deion, if you really believe Shedeur Sanders is better than Caleb Williams, wait till next week when USC comes to town, bro.
He's not even in the same league as Caleb Williams. Come on.
They're in the same league. Oh, you talk about as the player or the team?
Yeah, as a player.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And I like the kid, but when you're getting beat up all the time, and he is. I mean, God, that blue boy's getting a beating.
Bro, did you watch when he was at Jackson State? They got to the title game. Man, they swallow him up.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, he's a little guy too. I mean, he's not big. I mean, looking at the Hurricanes schedule, Temple this week, then we're off. Then we play Georgia Tech at home, and then at USC. So In 3 weeks, we played Drake May. Then Clemson comes in.
Yeah, we'll beat them too.
They put that Clemson game at 1:00, so I guess that game is going to be on the. Both these games are going to be on the ACC channel. Okay, I'm cool with that.
And shout out to the Canes basketball team. They got 5-star Jalil Bethia.
Damn, all these Miami games going to be on the. Goddamn, all these games going to be on the. Damn. Miami plays more 1:00 games than I've ever seen.
Well, they want to get it over with.
The Florida State game is at 1:00. Okay.
What, really?
Yeah. So I guess what has happened here is Deion has bumped a lot of teams off the national network.
Let's see what it says.
All these Miami games, I'm looking at it right now. Now they put all the times there now. Temple this week's 3:30. Clemson's at 1:00. So I guess what has happened here is that, like I said, my Colorado has bumped a lot of teams off television.
It's all right. No
Power
worries.
of Deion, folks. Look what Deion's done. Yeah, it's in Tallahassee, ACT channel and Valley channel.
Oh, Valley Sports Network.
Yeah, chicken boxes for everyone in the chat. Blue Devil, we love you, man. Stick around, Blue Devil. Stick around. So that man right there got his own top. And the word is, I heard, who said this last? Was it Platinum who said this last night? He said CBS and Fox are fighting over to cover every Colorado game. I think Fox is going to win that. Fox got much more money than CBS. Temple's going to get franchise for that. And they'll just put Deion beginning next year at 10:30 at night. They'll do that on Fox. He'll be the late night game. Now that there's no more Pac-12, he'll be the late night game. Deion will. Him and the Buffaloes.
Hey, man, so I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who's in the new Big 12?
Well, according to Manzano said this last week, and I was just laughing my ass off in here.
Mm-hmm.
The new Big 12 beginning next year
Mm-hmm.
is going to be Baylor, Iowa State, Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Colorado, TCU, Texas Tech, West Virginia, BYU, Utah, and I forgot the other team he said was coming in there.
Bro, all those schools besides Utah and for TCU, all those schools are mediocre in football.
That's my point. What I was trying to tell Manzano was talking about BYU. Man, Deion gets the offensive and defensive lines to go there. He's going to dominate the Big 12 beginning next year. And that is where the Colorado Buffaloes came from to begin with. So they'll be going home to dominate. And the Big 12 will be very happy.
Yeah, Utah, they've been consistent over on the last, say, 6 or 7 years. They've been in.
Blue Devil G just came up with something. That the game last Saturday night, 25 million
they've
people.
been
25 million people watched
Yeah.
that game. That's a pretty sized group of people. Is Missouri going back to the Big 12? Because they're from there too. I just don't see it. I think if he gets the trenches fixed, and he was honest with Louis Riddick, he says it's going to be very hard for him to do that. If he gets that fixed, he'll run that Big 12. And I will keep his son one more year. I wouldn't let his son go pro. I think that'll be a big mistake. And Deion, of course, that will be a circus, which the NFL is not going to like. Where Deion's going to try and manipulate the draft. Deion, I got news for you. Your son is not Phillip Rivers. Your son isn't Ben Roethlisberger. Your son isn't Eli Manning. Hell, your son is not even Jordan Love, bro. He's not even two.
I'll throw one in there that'll piss them off, Mace.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jordan Travis will be a first round selection before Deion's son will.
Deion's son will be a first round selection.
I don't know about all that.
I'll say if he stays one more year, he will definitely be a first round selection in 25.
Who's better, him or Florida State's quarterback?
I like both of them. I don't love Shedeur Sanders. I really like the kid from Florida State.
Yeah, Travis. Yep.
What I don't like about Shedeur Sanders, and it's not his fault, he's taking a beating every week, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Blue Devil, I love you, man. Thank you, man. Good night, bro. Sleep well. Let me say good night to him. He's going to be a decent quarterback in the pros. I mean, depends on where he goes too.
I think the man's got to get more bigger as a quarterback.
I totally agree with that. Yes, I do agree. I think all these Colorado bandwagon guys making him out to be Michael Vick. The kid can't even run. He can't even scramble.
The man's small too.
Yep.
He reminds me of what's that guy who played for West Virginia? The black guy.
Who, the guy with Miami too? The left-hander?
He went to the Dolphins out of West Virginia.
Yeah. Miami knows his name. 305. Put the guy's name. He used to play for the Dolphins, but Joey Porter put his career out. .305 will know it. Yeah. Any more hits, he's going to get hurt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's true. Arkansas. Oh, that's my baby. The Arkansas quarterback. Yes. KJ Jefferson. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. I was wanting to be done. I'll save this for Friday night, but because we're gonna do the Dolphins up here Friday night. What I was gonna say, and if you haven't seen it yet, this will be Sunday morning up here. The Dolphins are the game of the week this week, next week, and the week after. It won't be seen. Excuse me for that. Here you go. This is for this is the game of the week on Sunday. There you go. Denver at Miami up here on Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern, pregame show, 11:15 in the morning.
Russell Wilson. Yeah.
Russell versus Javon Holland this week. As it says in the thumbnail, is Russell Wilson career washed? And how great is Javon Holland? We'll answer those two questions Sunday morning. Be up here for it. Dolphins, Broncos, the game of the week up here. What's up, Platt? Wait till Platinum get his microphone.
What's up, Mace?
So
I'm in a great mood tonight, man. I've been going in, killing these rap clowns. Some guy.
Hey, what's up with you, bro?
I'm good, man. Ready for tomorrow?
Not now. No, I'm not right now, but I will be.
Of course.
I will be. I will be.
You got anything to say about this man right here and the way he's running a renegade program right now?
I don't, I think he's wrong to say that about Caleb Williams. His son is okay quarterback, but he ain't no Caleb Williams. He's not the, and you don't have to be. There's a bunch of quarterbacks going to get drafted that won't win the Heisman next year. You don't have to win a Heisman to be an NFL quarterback. So, but I don't understand why he wants to attack that guy, because his son is not as good as it. Well, first of all, I don't think he's that good. So his son is, his son's okay. I like the guy from Washington.
Yeah, you like Penix, man. Yeah, you love Penix, man.
Yeah, but that's what Deion does. See that Deion says that it's people attacking him, but see, it's really him. I know what Deion does.
I agree.
The people don't see it. See, now it's about his son is being disrespected by the media. His son ain't that good, bro.
Exactly. He's smallish. You know who he is? I'll tell you who he is without the notoriety of the real football fan. Not the delusional Deion fandom. He is a cheaper version of Bryce Young. That's who he is.
Okay.
That's who he is. I mean, I'm not knocking him, but one quarterback is 6'3.5", and this is why teams are tanking the NFL to get him. And Shadur Sanders has just came on the scene, and I hate to tell Deion this, he's not going to the Chicago Bears. You could forget that dream.
Yeah, I don't know, Mace. I don't know where his sons are going. I mean,
I don't know where he's going, but I'm telling you right now, I know
he's not going to win. He's not going to win in Chicago if he does go. I don't think his son is better than Justin Fields. So I think he got a quarterback. I think his son can play in the NFL, but we have to wait and see. It takes time. Now, when you talk about Deion and you talk about just overrated and getting way too much credit, do you know that Trent Dilfer is coaching in college football?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, he does. He coaches UAB.
Oh, really?
Have you? Yeah, head coach of UAB.
Huh?
Is Trent Dilfer. Have you heard? Is College Game Day headed out there?
No.
Have you heard anything about Trent Dilfer?
Nope.
Nah, I saw it on the blog. Look, I only reason I know about it was if somebody posted on the blog. I said, "What? Dilfer's coaching in the college football?" And I said, "Look at all this. Look at all of this hype and credit Deion's getting." And I think Dilfer, he won a Super Bowl. And I said,
Yeah.
Look at how they're giving, making Deion into something special. And Dilfer's not getting any credit. Nobody cares about Dilfer coaching UAB.
No, who cares? Pros, the scouts. Why? Because Trent Dilfer can spot quarterbacks. And if he has a decent one at UAB, they're going to come.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, Deion's getting attention. That's what every school needs. But he's overrated. He's a big mouth. He's a hypocrite. He picks fights and then acts like people are picking on him. He shouldn't have said that about Caleb. Why does he care? As long as your son will get an opportunity to play in the NFL. He don't have to win a Heisman to play in the NFL. But he can't stand, he don't want to hear that his son is not the best. He don't want to hear that.
Exactly. Yeah, he's in denial. Guess what game they'll be at this week?
Oh, where?
They'll be at South Bend for Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Uh-oh.
Know it. Uh-oh. Taking Notre Dame this week. I love the Irish -3 this week against Ohio State.
Okay.
I love
like
our coach is already talking too. He said his kids remember what happened last year in Columbus. He said it won't happen this time. And I agree with that with Freeman.
Yeah, I hope they give that brother some credit too. Hope they do give him the Deion treatment.
I think they will, believe it or not, because they know, the networks know that when Notre Dame is looking this dominant and they got Ohio State coming to their place in a rematch from a year ago, they'll be ready Saturday night for Ohio State.
Okay. Well, we'll see, I tend to believe I like Notre Dame. I like the way they play. And they got that running back. Have you seen that running back they got? That dude is big and fast. He's like a Jerome Bettis type. When he gets in the open field, he's got speed. We'll see. We'll see. But he's not. Look, I personally think tomorrow, Oregon's gonna put it on them. They'll probably win by 30, 35 points. I don't know anything about Shador being suspended. I don't know anything about that.
That's coming. They came across the wire earlier. They said that if he does get suspended, it's because he poked one of the Colorado State players in the eyes.
Oh, okay. That's gonna mess with the line though. If he gets suspended, that line gonna go from 24 to probably 33 or something like that.
And the other kid's not playing. He'll be out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, with the with the liver, and Jason Whitlock is he's just taking advantage of this. He's gonna say something negative, no matter what.
Of course he is. I bet you Whitlock is gonna say what I've been saying up here tonight. That Deion's been kissing the Oregon coach's ass because he knows he's going to get his ass whipped this week and next week, and he's already threw out the salvo saying that Caleb Williams, that his son doesn't take a back seat. Deion, I'm telling you, keep your mouth shut, bro.
Well, his son does take a back seat to Caleb Williams. What's wrong with that? I'm saying he might win the Heisman again. He might not, but you don't have to be better than Caleb Williams to get drafted. If his son's coming back next year, what really does it matter if what Caleb does? If he's coming back next year, come back, win the Heisman next year. So, but that's Deion. That game's gonna come on. I think 2:30.
Okay, no, Notre Dame 7:30. NBC got Notre Dame.
Talking about the Colorado game.
Oh, that game's 3:30 on ABC.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait till that game is over, man. I mean, he can win. I don't care. I'm just sick of Deion. I'm sick of the BS, the lies. It's not gonna be but a bunch of lies and victim. If you don't, like you say, if you don't support him, then you ain't really black.
Yeah, I said that tonight.
Yeah, so and Deion really Deion's not really a black man like the way they try to portray him. He's really not like that. He's never been like that. When you look at Andre Rison, right? Remember Deion and Andre Rison?
Yeah, they didn't get along. Yes.
Yeah, but Andre Rison was more of a quote unquote a thug or a black man than Deion. Deion didn't hang out with Andre Rison. They were
No,
cool.
they didn't like each other. We now know the reason why.
I'm saying they were cool, but Deion wasn't nothing like him. Like in the sense, doing the things he was doing, or what people would relate to being black. Deion was not like that. That's why I don't get why
Right.
people think Deion is such a black man, you know, or he's this uber thug. I know he hangs out now. You're sort of wrong with the Key Glock guy. That's the guy with Dolph.
That
But you-
rapping clown that was in the locker room the other night, I killed him tonight.
I think Deion had some type of personal or his son with the guy because they were at JSU.
Yeah,
Deion,
I talked
he had
about
he
that
had
earlier.
a young Dolph night or something at JSU. So I think he knows the family. He knows, yeah, something like that. You're right. It's going to be Mace. It's going to be cool until somebody gets hurt, and then they're going to put that on Deion.
Yep, that's what I said earlier. Deion letting the world know his sons will not leave Colorado to go to the draft next year.
That's good. They're not going to be on the same team, so they're going to go into the NFL. And so what might be happening is he's trying to follow him. You know, like next year, say he comes back, goes to a bowl, has a pretty decent season, like Atlanta or one of those teams. Somebody, Carolina, looking for a head coach, got a couple of picks in the first round. You know he wants to, man. You know he wants to do that. Follow his kids into the NFL. You know he wants to do that. So.
I really believe, seriously, I think he wants to be the first black head coach to win a national championship.
Okay.
And I keep saying this like the cows come home. If you didn't hear what I said tonight, it was Riddick today on Rich Eisen, and he told him, he said, look, it's going to be tough for me to recruit players in the trenches, in the offensive, defensive line. He said that's going to be his biggest task as a coach and a recruiter. He knows he has to get bigger to run this stuff. If he does, if he gets guys in the trenches, and I said this earlier, Platt, he doesn't connect with offensive linemen and defensive linemen. He connects to the skill players.
Yeah, but
receivers, DB, safety.
I wouldn't listen to that, man. See, I wouldn't listen to that because Deion's talking like a fool again. Look, Mace.
Yeah, right here.
You go in the NFL. You go in college football. You get your contract. You can recruit. You're gonna get your players. There's always gonna be somebody who won a state championship. There's always gonna be guys that will come to your program. Look at the guy for I don't know who that running back is for Notre Dame. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he came from, but a big, huge, humongous dude that's fast. He's playing for Notre Dame. He could probably have played for anybody, but he's playing for Notre Dame. Deion's not telling the truth. There are big guys, but but they might not be that good. And Deion wants a stacked team.
Yeah.
He wants a guarantee. When you look at Arizona State, when that white dude, because I looked that white dude's history up.
Yeah.
That white dude been coaching like 12 years, Eastern Michigan. That small team he coached at a high school, a small school, a Division II school. Then he had been at Eastern Michigan for like 4 years. And he went into Arizona State with an Eastern Michigan roster. And he beat Herm Edwards. They were like 32-point favorites, and they went in there and they beat Arizona State with the team he had. That's what he wasn't sitting around bitching, talking about I need inside talent. so I can, compete with these with Arizona State and guys like them. Nah, he took the roster he had, and he went and won the game with the running back. I saw that run. I don't know who that dude is. That dude was running all over them. I don't know if that guy went pro. I don't know if that guy sells insurance now, but they had some big mammoth running back that Arizona State they couldn't stop the guy.
The kid in Michigan you love, the running back is Blake Corum. The kid in Notre Dame, the big kid you like, is Audric Estim. He's in the Heisman conversation.
You can, like, any team, like, okay, UT, University of Tennessee, right? UT, if they wanted to, they could recruit just out of Tennessee linemen. There are enough 350 pound, 6'8" guys, right, who are not on scholarship for whatever reason, who are in Tennessee. Tennessee has mammoth people. They can recruit those guys. So you can get they might not be talented like super fast or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you can recruit players. You look at LSU. They can recruit. Then you get people from out of the state. Texas, look at Texas. For the longest, Texas didn't have a quarterback. For the longest, they couldn't find a quarterback. But you can find those guys. Deion's got to go play, and he's not going to win every game. Nobody's going to go undefeated, and that's what he does, man. He just starts making. He's already, like you say, and making excuses. Oh, well, that's why I'm losing.
Yep. Guess who's in the top 3 of the Heisman chase?
Oh,
these are the top 3 front runners right now. Number 1 is Quinn Ewers from Texas. Tells you when you go to Alabama and whip their ass, and he kept his word. He said he was going to do it. He did it. He's the number 1 right now leader in the clubhouse for the Heisman. Caleb Williams is number 2. And your boy, Michael Penix, is number 3.
Yeah. Michael Penix been hurt. He had to come back. He got hurt again. He had to rehab. He went to Washington. I think he led the nation. Nobody's giving that. Nobody talked like now. You got this Heisman hype, but that guy's not sitting around bitching, talking about, look, I'm playing for Washington. I don't have the same team that Caleb's got. Our coaches can't recruit like Deion. No, you go play. You go out there and you play football.
This kid got electric arm talent too. The Penix got.
I hope Pittsburgh. I hope he falls. I hope all them guys come up, all those other guys, and Pittsburgh's maybe 9 or 10. And man, they're gonna scoop that guy up.
Penix right now, Shedeur Sanders is number 8 ranked quarterback this year. And the 7 quarterbacks who are ahead of him, I don't know what Deion's talking about, all are better than him. And a quarterback we're going to see Saturday night, folks. Notre Dame's quarterback, he is the real deal. Okay? You know what Notre Dame got going for them? They got pro players now. And that young man, Morgan Freeman, can coach defense. He lets the offense do what they want. They said, stay over there. You can offense, stay over there. You do what you want. I run the defense. And
young guy. He's a young guy.
Yep, sure is.
And
36
he's winning.
years old.
And Notre Dame has that academic, where they got to get those players, and that's not an easy college to graduate from.
No,
you got to come in and graduate. That's not it's not. It's not like going to Alabama or Mississippi. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's not. So, and that's what I'm saying. And guys have that. So everyone look, and Dilfer's a white guy who won a Super Bowl, NFL player. Is he in the Hall of Fame, Mace?
No.
Okay, Trent Dilfer is a white man who won a Super Bowl, who's retired NFL player. He's currently coaching UAB. Have you heard a peep about him anywhere?
Nope.
No. You see what I'm saying? So you could make the case that Deion is overrated and gets way too much attention.
That's the question that they're throwing down right now. Do you think you're overhyped and overrated? Deion's getting pissed off that people keep asking. Well, Deion, I got news for you, bro. And we're not knocking you. Next year should be your year, brother, to dominate the new Big 12. You should dominate that league next year. And I think that's the reason why Deion wants his son back. Because he's looking at the Big 12. He's going, what quarterback has pro potential here other than my son? He's right about that.
Who, Deion?
Yeah, he's right about this.
About what?
His son, I'm looking at the Big 12 right now. His son is clearly the best player in the Big 12 when it comes to quarterback going to next year. Clearly.
What is it with you in the Big 12? That's next year, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of factors. Number one, they never produce. Number two, their two biggest programs are gone. They're going to be in the SEC. And I think that's why Deion swooped in there, and it's going to help the Big 12 because Colorado, for a decade, ran the Big 12 back in the 90s. Them, Nebraska, Texas was down in the 90s.
Okay. I mean, that'll be next year. That'll be amazing.
Look ahead, Black. Always look ahead.
Now, I'm looking at Trent Dilfer. He signed a $1.3 million 5-year deal with UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham. He coached a high school in Tennessee for 4 years. Now he's the head coach of UAB, and 1.3 million. Deion came from JSU, 2 years. He got a $27 million deal, basically $6 million a year. He's got all these side deals. He's got KFC commercials. He's got almond commercials. He's got all this, just potential. For all we know, he'll have two, for these other games, he'll have 2 and 3 more commercials. He's selling glasses. He's making a lot. He got Lil Wayne there. He got all types of rappers in the locker room. What is he bitching about? I mean, when you look at Dilfer doesn't have any of that. And both of them are former football players.
Both won Super Bowls.
Yeah, so I'm saying all Deion can do is bitch about how everything's not going his way. And that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of people don't like Deion. And for whatever reason, black people make it racial. Man, Deion's rich, bro. Believe me, you have no idea. You say black, Deion is. I hate to say, Deion's not a black man like you think. People really think
he's L'Oreal.
Well, you can say, man, you can say it. I'm not saying that, man. I'm saying he's a wealthy. He's a one percenter. This is a very wealthy man.
Bro. Come on, he's all right.
You know what, bro? As a people, man, we are a joke, man. All it takes is a hat and some shades and a little dancing, and black people say, "Oh, he like one of us. He black like us."
He's not.
Yeah, it's a joke. Say what?
Not even close. I'll say it one more time. If you believe that Deion's gonna let his daughters date Pookie and Ray Ray, you're out of your mind. He'll rather have his daughters date fucking Brad and Chad before and Hunter before he see with Pookie and Ray Ray.
Well, I don't think he'll. I mean, he's a rich dude. He's around a lot of NFL players. When his daughters are ready for that, there's plenty of NFL players, plenty of well-to-do families. I can see him marry. His kids marrying into money. Yes. But this it's sad. It's sad. And a lot of dudes on YouTube making a lot of money on YouTube they just got a Deion channel, and that's fine. Just have your channel. It's just sad to me how I don't identify with him. I mean, he's a coach at Colorado. Granted, he got a lot of players because of his name, but I don't see nothing special about him. Now they finna go on the road. They finna, play some good teams. He can't win them all. Nobody can win all. Most teams don't. Most coaches don't win all their games. And most of the time they get unfair criticism. So they're gonna, and that's what I'm saying. And I don't care what I'm following this year. There's gonna be a game like an Arizona State, and I'm just saying that because I don't know the whole schedule. That they're supposed to beat a team that they're gonna have a bad game, man. And because guys come out, they throw picks, they just have a bad game, and they're gonna lose to this team that they're supposed to beat. And that's when I want to see what Deion's gonna say then.
I can see that. Deion's net worth, by the way, folks, is $45 million. So he's in the bank. He don't got to worry anymore.
Yeah, so Deion Sanders, bro.
All I'm gonna say about Deion is this. I love the guy, I do, but there are cracks in the armor, folks. Everything Platt is saying is 100% correct. It's a lot deeper than you think. And like I said before, he would rather see his daughters date Travis Kelce before Pookie Ray. Okay.
Well, I don't think his daughter's going to date anybody broke. He's a very well.
Of course not.
Let me tell you something, man. Deion lives in a world that most black people can only dream about. You have got to be. If you think this dude is on the block, hanging out with dudes selling dope, you're crazy. This man lives in a gated community, 1%. Everything in Colorado, pretty much, he's living a lifestyle you can only dream about. And let me say something to the average dude. You have zero chance of walking up on Deion. Zero.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, because people just really think this is some common black man who you'll see buying a 3-piece and a biscuit at Popeyes. You won't see that from him. He's marketing.
You know what's got with the Deion? Real talk. Either the chef of the house is gonna make Deion the best fried chicken his kids eat every day, or his wife or his lady's gonna do it. It ain't gonna be KFC and I had those wings over the weekend. Those hot wings are good from KFC. He ain't eating there, folks. He'll be eating at Trick Daddy's restaurant. I can damn sure bet that down in Little Haiti. He'll be eating there. Gotta wait 3 hours to get in for a reservation. No lie. Did you see Trick Daddy's video dogging the sisterhood yesterday?
No, I haven't. I'm not familiar with Trick Daddy's video though.
Oh, that was awesome. Anybody saw it? Iman, did you catch it? When he was cooking chicken and rice and saying that black women should be in the kitchen making this instead of always wanting to eat out all the time, don't know how to cook. Black women don't know how to cook. I couldn't agree with him more.
I got you. But if you look at, I know Deion had the MC Hammer thing. I know that. Mm-hmm. But people really overplay this rap connection. And I know that, like I said, I think he knows the family. I think his kids are familiar with Dolph and Key Glock them. Yeah, but I think Deion has a relationship with the family of Young Dolph because they had a Young Dolph day at JSU.
I can believe that.
So
I also think Deion, I know this is going to make guys roll their eyes, what I'm about to say. Deion is more into 90s R&B than he is the hip-hop scene.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's more into that. Tony Braxton, Babyface, Boys to Men. That's
if he's into that. But the whole persona of well, it's just bizarro land for most people because what you see from Trent Dilfer, that's normally what most guys get when they come into college football.
Yeah.
They normally get a losing program, like a youth, a small program, and they got to build that program up, man. They got to recruit and they got to coach. And if he can take UAB and say 3 years from now,
yeah,
they're 7-2, and they actually beat big teams. That's how another team says, Florida or UT says, let's take this guy to UAB and give him a shot at running our bigger school.
Yeah, does it happen to Florida? Remember 20 years ago? It was schools like it was the MAC schools that were beating the Big Ten every week. It was Fresno State going on the road and winning at Oklahoma and places like that when those schools were big back then. Anytime, any place. Yeah.
You remember Urban Meyer, right?
Yep.
He took
Utah went
Utah.
undefeated.
Yeah.
Alex Smith.
Did they go undefeated like twice?
Yes.
Okay, and then he got the bigger schools came calling, right?
Yeah. And he's good looking. He's good image for whoever gets him. That's why Ohio State is just dying to get rid of the clown they got now to bring him back. He's image. He's a damn good coach and he's a damn good recruiter. But it's really his charisma that gets Urban in the door all the time. It's always his charisma. And when the women like you, like they do Urban, it doesn't hurt.
I got you.
Deion definitely keeps sweat. I agree with that 305. I definitely agree with you.
There you go. You keep sweat.
I just
want to just step up. I was listening to your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. You're doing a good job, Mace.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that from you, man. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
Appreciate you. Have a good night, fam. Hey, great show today. I was in the room. You know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Good
all
night,
right, man.
All right. Appreciate you. The great Platinum Elite. I think a lot of people enjoy the gambling show. Here it is. If you want to see the thumbnail, this is tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon in the Midwest tomorrow afternoon. Let me bring it up. Friday is the Dolphins. We'll talk about them Friday night up here. Is the Mystique back in Miami? Sunday, we'll talk about Tyreek Hill's greatness and the pressure for him being the face of the franchise in Miami. Marvin Harrison did a tremendous job with that interview on Sunday about him being the face of the franchise and how he carries himself, Tyreek Hill. And we'll talk about Tyreek Hill in the pregame on Sunday. We'll talk about the Dolphins Sunday, having a big card of very good NFL action. And we'll see that. This is Platt and me tomorrow, right here. There you go. I went 5-1 last week. I went 2-1 in the pros. I lost when Missouri kicked a last second 61-yard field goal. I swept the pros this week, so I'm 5-1 in the NFL. 5-1 in the pros, 5-1 in college. And we'll talk about my picks tomorrow, but that's tomorrow up here. 1 o'clock Eastern time. Me, Platinum. Lee Canes is with me. 305 will join us. Once 305 gets here, I got to go take my medicine. I'm running late with that. 2 or 4 touchdowns on Sunday. I will say this. I'm going to take the Broncos. I'm going to take the Dolphins to cover, which the Dolphins have to win by touchdown. But I think Denver is going to give us a bigger fight than I think Miami fans realize. I didn't know Russell threw 3 touchdowns this week, but they said the defense is quitting on Sean Payton. It's a long trip to the East Coast from Denver. Vic Fangio, this is his Super Bowl. And McDaniel's a genius. Yeah, I love Miami again this week. So I love the Dolphins this week to cover the 6.5. Love them. I love Green Bay. After not only I chewed them out, but the ownership of the Packers, which is the city of Green Bay, they own the team. They have been ripping on the Packers all week up in Lambeau, and I get the feeling that Christian Watson's been working out this week. Jones is out for this game, by the way, so there'll be no Aaron Jones again. I love Green Bay this week up in Lambeau. Loves home opener, and I love the Pack this week over New Orleans this week. I'm still a little leery of the game, but I have complete faith and confidence in number 10 that I don't sweat the details. 305 is coming up. I dropped the link for him to come up. So, sir, would you make the honors to pull up? Deion Sanders has been the topic tonight, the Colorado program. You heard my thing about it, and I was dead honest. Let me put it back up there for you. I think right now Colorado is a year away. Some good recruiting and defense offline. They'll dominate next year, but not now. But next year, you come up here in August, I will say Colorado will run the Big 12. He'll be ready next year. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I apologize. But that'll be tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Here, back to Coach Prime. Isn't that a beautiful thumbnail? Deion Sanders, I tell you. When I get the studio finally finished, and it's almost finished, by the way, when I get a couple more things, I will start putting my people who are going to represent this channel on the new design of this room. It's going to be a new design. And I just want to thank everybody for pulling up tonight. Hit that like button. And, the Deion fans, again, they're making themselves look foolish and dumb. And even Deion said this morning, that it's going to be hard for him to get offensive and defensive linemen. Now, Kane said all you have to do is put a big word in it. But this is what linemen are going to say. This is what they're going to ask you. Because offensive linemen love to block the run more than the pass. 305, sponsored by Lean. Are you going to run the football, Deion, or are you going to pass the football? It makes a big difference. Because offensive linemen want to make the pros too. Okay? And I can tell you right now, Colorado have no running game whatsoever. They have a very nice passing game because they play in a pro-style offense. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. And I think Deion's doing the right thing, keeping his sons one more year in college. Good for Deion. That's a responsible father. That really is. That's a good dad right there. He loves his sons and loves his daughters too. Colorado Buffaloes ain't going nowhere. This year, no, but they'll get a big bowl game because Deion has bought a dying sport, college football, which is not true. If college football was such on a goddamn deathbed, how come every year the NFL draft is fucking must-see TV? That's a damn lie. Okay, college football is fine. If your team is good, you're into it. Your team sucks, you're not into it. Plain and simple. Boots Mate's got a mansion in Green Bay. Oh, man. So we'll have the Dolphins up here on Sunday. The Dolphins and the Broncos, 1 o'clock Eastern, in the Experience Game of the Week. And I'll be doing play-by-play of that game up here. Down in beautiful South Florida. We'll be in Miami Gardens for that on Sunday. Next Sunday, we'll be in Orchard Park, New York, for the Dolphins and the Bills, that first place showdown in the AFC. We'll be in Orchard Park next week for that. I'll let you know what the doubleheader game is. And then in 2 weeks, now let me get the Chicago Bears story, because this is a real story, and let me get to it. Breaking news: Bears head coach Matt Eberflus cried while being told about the FBI raid at the team facility. So the FBI raided the Chicago Bears team facility today. I know the defensive coordinator quit. And this is a big story going on right now. I'm not covering it because tonight is Deion. Wow. 305. Are you sitting down? Let me take my medicine, folks, and we're going to talk about this story. Deion's going to take a back seat. Let me read this to you. This is the headline. When I come back in 3 minutes, we're going to do this story. Bears head coach Matt Eberflus cried while being told about FBI raid at the team facility led by NFL legend and Peanut Tillman will get into the Hall of Fame and current FBI agent. What a great job to have after your career, Peanut. Shout out to Peanut Tillman. But Peanut Tillman led the raid at Bears headquarters. Wow. Let me go take a couple of pills, and then we're going to get into this story. This is a big story right now in the NFL, folks. Wow. Matter of fact, let me go to this feed. Right here. Let me go in here. So the Chicago Bears at it again, being the buffoons that they are. Go Bear! We love you, Bear! We're gonna fight to victory! Yeah, you're gonna fight to get Caleb Williams in next year's draft. That's what you're gonna be fighting. And you better hope that the quarterback for him and the kill when I come back in a couple minutes. Start putting up some numbers. Let me see if the Bears covering this. Let me see. Because the Bears have a habit of not covering big stories. Jim McMahon, 70-year-old Jim McMahon, singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at the Cubs game last week. All right, the gutless Bears are not going to talk about this. Okay, Bears are going to cover this up. As the Bears benched a couple of players. So, all right, the Cubs are home tonight. So he sang tonight, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Okay. Chicago Bears only had 16 people at practice. Okay. And Matthew McConaughey will be making the rounds tomorrow, bragging about his Texas Longhorns. And the quarterback of Texas right now is the leader in the clubhouse for the Heisman Trophy. All right, happy birthday to young Ryan Poles, the Bears GM. As fans don't like Ryan Poles, I like him. Comes from the Kansas City organization. All right, Bleacher Report's now covering the story that just came out about the Bears and the investigation. I see the Detroit Lions have come back to earth, Lewis. I'm trying to find the Bears story again so we could do it up here. Let me see if it's over here. All right, Ohtani is very happy to be leaving the Angels. I knew he would. I mean, boy, are the Angels going to get clowned the first week of December. Boy, they're going to be the laughing stocks by everybody. Now, when I find that Tillman story, I'll let you know. I just had it. It's gone now. As Peanut Tillman led the FBI raid. Let me go take my meds. and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Stick around. All right, the Browns have told Deshaun Watson that he could be benched very soon. So, wow, look like I'm gonna have to make some new adjustments. All right, the Bears. All right, they pulled that story. All right, I got it. I got the Bears story right here. I will read it when I come back. Give me 3 minutes, everybody. I'll be back. Canes, if you want to take over the spot, you can. We do have an audience tonight. Thank you, all the good people that has come by. We'll do this Peanut Tillman story when I get right back. Ooh. I'm sorry about that. It took a little longer than what I said. Uh, right here. You know, I'm a big jersey connoisseur. I used to buy a lot of jerseys, and I'm getting that back into that again. I think the reason why is there's some jerseys that I missed out on when I used to be big. I mean, jerseys here are coming back in style in New York. Coming back big time. Okay. All right, let's read this story coming out of Chicago. A new report provides more disturbing details regarding the FBI raid of Alan Williams' home. On Wednesday, NFL Network Ian Rappaport reported that the Bears defensive coordinator announced his resignation following news of an FBI raid. In a statement passed along by Ian Rappaport, Williams said he wanted to focus on his health and family. That's easy to do when you're guilty. Okay. All right, let's find out what did he do. All right. They're not saying what the hell this guy did that Peanut Tillman led the charge. He's going to be a Hall of Fame Chicago Bear. Well, I tell you, Bear fans ain't happy about this tonight. I'll tell you that. All right, this is they're covering up. And I'm not going to allege anything. Because, you know, you can make an ass out of you and me when you do that. But something seriously happened. Wow. This is a big story, folks. They're not letting out what the FBI has uncovered about this man, but this man has quit his job, and they say he'll never coach in the NFL again. So this must have been some serious shit this guy was doing. So, Peanut Tillman led the charge. Interesting. Speaking of the Bears, Justin Fields is bitching, saying that the offensive coordinator is not doing his job. They told him to shut the bleep up. So, the Bears don't want to hear that crap coming from him. Dodgers are on behind me. I'll give you the baseball scores in a second. So all this is happening right now in Chicago. The NFL covers it up. You know it's serious. Let me see if 305 is up here yet. He sure is. John B., what's up, family? Colorado wins in a shocker. Bo Nix struggled against the scheme. Alan Williams' raid story has been debunked. Okay. John B., how you feeling, family? 305, what's up, bro?
What's up, Coach? How you doing?
How long was you waiting for me?
Doctor's about 5 minutes.
Sorry about that, man. I had to go get the medicine, pick my meds, and then find out what was going on in Chicago. John B. said, well, it's not real. What do you think about what I said about Deion today? You cracky up.
I don't think Colorado they ain't gonna do nothing. Cause I ain't watching. They the ops.
That's how you look at this?
Not gonna watch them.
Oh no, I'm watching the Hurricane game Saturday. I'm not wasting my time with Colorado.
Some Hurricanes all the way. The day I die.
His attorneys made a statement that no FBI raid occurred. Okay. Okay, John. See what Kane said in the back. And thanks, folks, for hanging in there with us. Thank you. I'm gonna get back to Deion. MVP rounds, Coach Mace. I'm in the club. Coach Mace versus Chris Jericho.
All right, I'm back, Mace.
Yeah, you got 305. You got Kane's back up there. People
What's
are
up, brother
saying
Kane?
they want me to kill Deion some more.
What's up?
So since
What's
I
up,
have you two up here. John
What's up?
B, you could join us from the chat. John B,
Shit
what you
like
think
killing.
about Deion? Oh, you
I'm
like
so
Deion
sleep.
this week. John B likes Deion this week to beat the Shock Oregon. Okay. I know you guys don't like John B to Jordan Love and who in the tag team?
Christian Edge.
Me and Jordan Love versus man, you crazy. I ain't getting no damn wrestling ring. Oh man. What you guys think about Deion? I haven't heard your opinions all night. 305 be right back up here. Wait till 305 pops back up. Canes, what do you think about Deion? I know you like him. What do you think?
I like him. It's just I wish he would do his own thing and not worry about nobody else.
I would agree with that. I mean, I do agree with Platt too. In my opinion, they're building excuses why they're going to lose the next 2 weeks.
Well, nothing I can say about that. Because, oh man,
John B in the building. What do you think about them playing us in a bowl game?
who, me?
Yes, you're Canes, right?
I already said
Yeah, no,
I
they
don't
won by
want to play
40.
that garbage. I don't want to embarrass Deion on national television.
Colorado will use the Utah and USC. Colorado will be successful against teams that can move the ball quickly and have average defensive smash mouth. Football will be a bad game for Deion. I totally agree with that, Canes. On point, Canes. Good for you, man. Did I say Canes? On point with you, John B. John B is right on point. And the last team Colorado wants to face is either the Hurricanes, Notre Dame, or Florida State. They don't want none of that. That will be complete destruction. And the scary thing is, Miami will gash them on the ground. Who's number 21 again, Canes?
Hold on, I'll look it up right now for you.
On the Hurricanes, the running back?
Hold on, let me look right now. 21 for Miami. Okay. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, take your time.
All right. ACC. Click that. Okay, roster. Now, who'd you ask for?
Number
What
21.
number?
21. 2-1. Deion's number.
Henry Parrish.
Bless you, Phil Fox. All day.
Bless
That
you,
kid will
Parrish.
be gassing
I'll let you
Colorado
go
defense.
05.
No, I just jumped. I
Yeah.
just yawned. I'm just tired.
In NFL news, I just want to say the NFL world is missing the next great quarterback. I'll watched footage, and this Sam Howell guy looks unbelievable for a second-year QB. I was very impressed with him on Sunday.
I recall
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a conversation with Underrated, and I was telling him, yo, this guy is gonna be special. Sure enough. Sorry for interrupting
That is
you.
the game, folks. I will keep an eye on up here on Sunday. Is Buffalo at Washington. You better believe that.
I think the Redskins gonna win Sunday.
Redskins win Sunday, John B. Watch out. That's all that team needs is a competent quarterback. Nothing special.
Buffalo's the ops. Like the Patriots. I mean, the clam chowder. That's a nickname from now on.
I think they'll beat the Jets Sunday, by the way. I'm not going to pick it, but I think they'll beat the Jets.
Possibility. But Dalvin Cook looks terrible.
It is an earthquake here in New York for Jet fans because of Wilson. But you got to remember, they was going up against the Cowboys. Commanders will win 10 to 11 games, and I'm calling it now. Commanders will beat the Buffalo Bills. Washington D-line is a horrible match. I totally agree. Hey, John B., since you came up here 2 years ago, I've been on the Redskins. You should know that. I've been on the Redskins. I don't call them the Commanders up here. They are the Redskins in this one.
Redskins, Chinese.
Such a stupid name. Uniforms are terrible. They should go back to the old uniforms. At least do that. You want to be the Commanders? Go back to your old uniforms.
And the helmets.
Yeah, go back to when you won 3 Super Bowls. I totally agree with you. Allen would be exposed. Jets, Commanders, very similar makeup. Facts. The difference is something I've been saying up here for the last 3 years. The Redskins have an arsenal for Sam Howell to throw to, and 2 good young running backs out of the backfield. And a very good offer. You could argue the best defensive front in the National Football League with them. They are loaded. You think Philly will beat the Redskins pretty well? Okay. That's next week. Where's that at? In Philly or the nation's capital? I think it's in Philly because Philly's playing. They already played at New England and they're playing in Tampa Monday night. Yeah, that's in Philly. That should be a good game. Mm-hmm. That should be a real good game. Buffalo's kind of overrated. They don't look well, even with that blowout of the Raiders. Okay. That right now, they lose on Sunday, boy. With the
They done.
Dolphins coming in next week. Wow.
Buffalo, they was done. They was done when they got beat in 4 Super Bowls.
I mean, you think I'm covering the damn Bears and the Chiefs this Sunday? My ass will be up here for a little bit, and then I'm done for the night. Because I'm not doing Steelers Raiders.
I'll be watching the game.
You couldn't
Sunday.
pay me to do Steelers Raiders on Sunday night.
I'm gonna be on the sideline Sunday.
Well, I'm doing the game up here. That's the game. Did you see the thumbnail for it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, that's the game up here. All right, the doubleheader sucks up here this week. I'm not into Chiefs Bears. Let me see the other 4 o'clock games. Panthers and Seahawks. Nah. Bless you, 305.
No, I'm just young, tired.
Okay, I'll be done soon.
Shoot,
I had a good night up here. I roasted the Colorado program. Appreciate, yeah, bro. I killed their fans. The joke of fans that they have.
I can't jump on Colorado's bandwagon. I can't do it.
Can't do it either.
Nope.
I think we'll have our first flex game coming up. Chiefs Jets. I think that'll be flexed. Let me see what would be a good game to flex it with.
I think Chiefs gonna beat the Jets.
Are they gonna kill the Jets because the Jets got no quarterback?
They ain't got no good running back neither.
Yeah, you're right. They'll keep the Jets there for the night game. I'll be sleeping.
Shall we watching movie?
I'll be doing my first Monday night game of the year, Seahawks and the Giants. Week 4. There you go. I have a thumbnail for it too.
You like the Seahawks?
Yeah, I like the Seahawks, yeah. I mean, Mr. Miami, you gotta understand something with me, man. I'm gonna read what you've been saying in a couple of seconds, John B. When Dave Wannstedt took over, I knew the Dolphins were done, bro. Ricky gave us some excitement, but once Ricky quit, I was done, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I've seen a lot from both the Packers and the Seahawks. The Packers 30 years. Seahawks probably since the day Dan Marino. I was like supported a big Mike Holmgren fan. So it's funny that you can say I see the future a little bit, but I knew the Dolphins was going to be this bad. I just didn't know it was going to be this bad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Matt Ryan thing, I don't know what the hell these people down there are thinking. Matt Ryan is going to the Hall of Fame. I hate to tell Dolphin media that. Matt Ryan. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's not going to go first ballot, but he's getting in. Never had issues off the field. Clean cut guy. Made the Falcons relevant. You know, again, I said this the other week. The Falcons, since Michael Vick arrived, have had a great 20-year run at quarterback. People don't realize this. They had Vick for 6 years? It didn't have Matt Ryan for 15 years. They have had very good quarterback in this decade. This century. While the team that Omar Kelly and Elaine Poupar and all those fools down there like Captain Curtis saying that Matt Ryan, Jake Long was better than Matt Ryan. Yeah, you're goddamn right. And this is why, again, I don't take South Florida fans seriously when it comes to sports. Stupid analogy like that. Man, 305, be honest. If we had Matt Ryan for 15 years, how many Super Bowl appearances do you think we will make out of the AFC? Because I can tell you right now, Matt Ryan's career parallels with Brady and Manning and Ben Roethlisberger. Okay, there's those four. Would you say Matt Ryan is number 4 of that group?
I think Matt Ryan.
So what the hell are these Dolphin people saying that Matt Ryan is? Matt Ryan would have gave you fucking stability. Dumb motherfuckers down there. And that's why I don't take them seriously, bro. Stupid ass statements. Shit. Fucking dumbasses. And let me tell you this, folks. Ryan Tannehill is not in Matt Ryan's league. Okay? He's not. Well, these Dolphin ass clowns down there in the media that think that you was better off with Tannehill. Yeah, your fucking minds. Okay? Matt Ryan would have put you in the ring with Brady, Manning, and Ben Roethlisberger. We all know Phillip, and it wasn't Phillip's fault, but we all know Phillip couldn't get the job done against those teams. Okay? Phillip is Phillip Rivers. Okay? And I love Phillip. Matt Ryan would have been right there with them. No. I'd rather have a broken down offensive tackle. Yeah, even Bill Parcells admitted to Mike Tirico at the 2011 draft that they made a mistake. And Parcells admitted that. Let me read what John B. been saying. Buffalo, okay. On to the shutout. A shout out. A black man, Eric B., is going to save Ron Rivera's ass. I totally agree. If Washington wins, they should flex Philly and Washington. That would be a good game on a Sunday night. 2-3-0 hot teams in the AFC, NFC East. Yeah, if they beat the Bills, bro. Yeah. John B., you on point. But you're always on point. Mace, we ain't all like that, bro. Yo, Mace, we are going backstage or no. I don't know yet. It's up to 305. If he's tired, as we say, no. 1 or 2 and both wins. Mace, don't waste your time moving on, bro. I feel you.
Oh,
The dumb South Florida fans, it is so true. You think you could hang on to 11:15, partner?
I can hang on.
Okay, so we got 15 minutes more, and then we're out of here. I see you, Kane. Saluting you too, bro.
We go another
I can't believe Omar Kelly actually said that, bro.
That's why I don't listen to the media.
Got to be kidding me. Matt Ryan, again, of all the teams, and I thought about it last week, and then I set it up here. So from 2000 and from 2001 to 2000 and did Vic play in 7 with for Bobby Petrino or no? I don't think he did.
I think,
So
I think Michael Vick played with
he was in prison, but he was in court all the time with the dog thing.
I think with Dan Reeves. Not
Yeah.
Dan Reeves.
Yeah, so
Dan Reeves. And Dan Reeves got fired. Then what's your name took over? Come on, one of the Jim Moore's son.
no, yeah. Morris' son, and he went to the championship and got destroyed by the Eagles. That was the Eagles lost to New England. Is that Mike McDaniel up there? Who's that up there in the what you call it, bro?
What, in a picture?
Yeah.
That's Ed Reed.
What picture?
Okay, brother Love, what's up, family? Good to see you. Brother Love, what's up, fam? Brother Love in the building.
He's back at Miami. Yes, sir.
Oh, Ed Reed's back with the Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Come on, son.
What happened?
Oh, let me turn the sound down. The sound up. Well, he resigned with the Hurricanes.
Man, they got a bunch of them down there. They got Reed. They got Ogeron. Man, they loaded down there.
I tell you, for those Dolphin fools, they better hope Dolphins do it this year, because they don't. You're going to have the last laugh on them for a long time. Speaking of that, I said this earlier when I came on the air tonight. Shout out to Brother Love. But we are going to do something. Is it tomorrow night? Friday night when I come back up here, we're going to do it. But we're going to talk about the leadership of Tyreek Hill and how much the Dolphin franchise need a guy like him, and he is the face of the franchise. And I don't want to hear from Tua fans. Tyreek Hill is the face of your franchise. The media nationally don't go to Tua; they go to Tyreek. I hate to burst you Dolphin fans' bubble. Okay. Nobody wants to hear from a quarterback that's boring. No personality. He's all right, and he's getting better as we speak. Tua's going to have a big year, folks, but Tyreek is the face of the franchise. Okay? I'm going to talk about that Friday night up here. Shout out to Brother Love pulling up for a quick second, saying what's up to his boy Mace. Is that Friday night we're going to talk about Tyreek? I'm going to find out right now.
Friday night.
Yeah, okay. You saw that headline? You saw that thumbnail?
No,
it's the same thumbnail from last week. Yeah, it's Friday night. We're going to do Tyreek up here. And what a difference he brings to the Dolphins. To the Dolphins franchise. He's been a breath of such fresh air. And he is exactly what Miami needed. Let's do the baseball scores. Early in Chavez Ravine, Detroit's up on the Dodgers 2-0. Every other game is final. Pittsburgh beat the Cubs tonight 13-7. Milwaukee swept St. Louis 8-2. Milwaukee's on their way to another division title. Blue Jays swept the Yankees out of the season 6-1. Angels get a win at Tampa Bay 8-3. Mets win in Miami. That is a bad series loss for the Marlins. You cannot be losing 2 at home to the hapless New York Mets, bro. Seattle wins today, 6-3 over Oakland. Arizona sweeping the gent. Boy, I tell you, Arizona's gotten it back together at the right time. That's a good young team. Houston salvaged one win over the Orioles, so they both split. Houston won 2 out of 3 in Baltimore, and the same similar scenario, Baltimore won 2 out of 3 in Houston. So those two teams may be colliding in 2 weeks' first round of playoffs. Texas hammered the Red Sox 15-5. The hapless Indians lose today 6-2. Philly beat Atlanta, so Philly won 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. Come back and beat the Braves 6-5. Bad loss for it. Minnesota swept the Reds in Cincinnati. So those are your baseball scores. The only game left is the Dodgers, and they're down 2-0 to Detroit from Chavez Ravine. As we get ready to wrap up tonight, my Kareem jersey will be arriving tomorrow, so I'll be happy about that. Another throwback coming into the family. We did Coach Prime tonight. Watch the hit the like button. Watch the replay. It was good stuff. I'll end it with this since Kane's brought it up in the back channel. All right, for all you people who believe that Portland's going to trade Dame just like that, that's not going to happen. And the rumors out there is they didn't want to trade him in the first place. And what's going to end up happening out there is this. And this is why Dame is finding out the hard way how the white man rules. Dame will play. He will play hero ball out in Portland. And if he's a good soldier, don't bitch, don't be bitter that Portland treat them like they did. And they did treat him bad. I'm not going to lie about that. Then they'll move him for a better package. Now, let's say if the Lakers are struggling, okay? They need an oomph push.
He ain't coming.
Say that again, 305?
So Dame not coming.
Yeah, let's say the Lakers need him. Yeah, let's say the Lakers need an oomph. They
Portland.
They got two players right off the bat that Portland does like. I forgot the kid's name. I think it's Vanderbilt, something like that. They covered in him because of his defense in the wing. And Austin Reeves, Lakers would do that.
Portland can keep him. We don't need him. We don't want that poison.
You said that.
That poison down there.
I gotta go back there sometime. You said that. I did.
Because it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Oh man.
We pass.
See, what's happening here is this. Miami wants Portland to panic, and Portland's not going to do that. And here's the crazy part. The people in the arena, they'll be so happy to see Dame out there hitting threes from half court. And then when they trade him to the right team that's going to give them the right package, who's going to be desperate at that time, they'll move
2040 time we get Dame.
Yeah. And Portland's in no rush to move him. And I think a lot of people are misconstrued. They're moving when they want to move him. He'll play. They're going to let Scoot Henderson come right off the bench. Scoot will be happy with that. Because Scoot knows he's the future. So he's fine. When his contract comes up in 2-3 years, they'll take good care of Scoot for being a good soldier. Meanwhile, Lillard will be back. They'll have the big three. Lillard, Simons, and Shane Sharp. They'll probably win about 44 games. And they'll be happy out there. Okay? So,
News, right?
Yeah, go ahead, family.
What's that dude name play for the Miami Nationals? He hurt. The soccer player for the Miami the Nationals, something like that. That's another soccer.
It's from Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's hurt.
Messi's out for a while. Yeah.
The man's
Back
hurt.
to you, coach.
I'm gonna be honest up here. I'm happy Dame is still wearing a Trailblazers uniform when training camp opens next week. Hell no. I'm one of these niggas. I'm gonna say, what the hell you still here? We thought we got rid of your black ass. Nigga, you don't want to leave? And this is all on Pat Riley. That's why I'm going to kill Miami next week. I'm going to kill the whole organization, Mickey Harrison and everybody next week, Inferno and South Beach. I'm going to kill them next week.
What are you going to kill them for?
Because they sat on their ass and they didn't make moves.
Well, they don't want to give up the whole entire farm system.
Trouble in paradise.
You already got players now.
They wanted the whole entire.
That's why I told you the other day. How are you gonna get Giannis with no players?
I don't know. Ask the NBA.
I mean, at least Portland got three blue chip players right now without Dame.
I'm not GM.
Shit, you're the one who keep giving me these reports.
I've been seeing them. I don't know if they're right on or BS. I don't know.
You better tell Pat Riley to go get a better roster.
I ain't telling Pat Riley nothing.
How are we gonna talk to Pat Riley? Pat Riley may call the cops on us.
For real.
And then Coach Mike got to come get us out of jail.
He may be listening to your show, for all we know, saying, "Okay, let me make a trade and shut this guy up."
I'm gonna be roasting his ass next week.
Sure, we'll be in jail in in Florida.
What Pat Riley should have did, and I told you this, Kings, he should have got off his ass, make phone calls all around the league to get multiple draft picks. And this trade would have been done by July 4th. No, Pat's going to play
2090.
Yeah, Pat's going like this. But that's a dumbass GM. He'll panic. And the GM's going back to Pat Riley. Hey, we'll play him opening night. Not a problem.
Now that's Trailblazers on GM.
Well, Joe Cronin's a dick, but I'm just keeping it real. Bro, the fans will be happy who go to the arena. They'll be wearing all nothing but Dame jerseys, and it will be happy-go-lucky.
Man, no one
once the trade deadline happens, once the trade line happens, if Dame is a good boy, they'll move him. Miami will be in the mix, yeah. Or if Riley's gonna have sour grapes about it, then hey, Pat, go get what's his face then, Pat? Go get the guy who San Antonio just cut in Milwaukee's looking at right now. Go get Payne as your point guard, Pat. He comes real cheap. Matter of fact, Payne is in the street right now, so you can get him for fucking $1 million. Go ahead, Pat. Go get him.
I bet you Riley makes a trade with Portland a couple of days before camp. I bet
Mace got Trailblazers on his phone.
Keep dreaming. That's what you can. Keep dreaming.
Not desperation, Riley, man. You'll see.
Bro, trust me. If they keep Dame in Portland, even for half a season, that GM is off the hook with the fan base.
I won't even show up. I'll sit out.
Lillard's already said he'll report.
That's where he loses my respect. Because How are you gonna make a big fuss saying you want to go to Miami? You want to go to Miami, and then you're gonna back to the same team you played for? Nah, man, you a sucker. You a sucker for that. A sucker.
You must listen to his GM. Traveling
Bro.
fair like in Portland.
Bro, that's a sucker move, Mace. For real, man.
Have Dame ever if he ever he be at the Miami club that night.
Of course.
I mean, you're
John
gonna
Part 2.
make a big fuss saying you want out, oh, Miami only. And then you're gonna go back there and play for Portland? Nah, man, you a sucker for that.
Why?
Portland
Because,
boring?
bro, you look like a sucker.
Portland's boring up there.
He's a
Portland like Portland's like Idaho.
Because Mace, how would it look like for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, I left the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
How am I gonna look going back to that company that I left?
With your head
Must be
between
like
your
a sucker.
tails? Yeah.
You want to see me as a sucker? Nah, man. If I'm Dame, man, I tell him, hey, look, man, it's been nice, but I'm sitting out. Because you don't go back to a team when you made a big fuss. Hey, it's Miami or nothing. Man, sit out, man. Save yourself.
Stay in Portland.
Don't
Don't want that poison down there. Please stay in Portland. We do not want that poison down there.
If he goes back there, in my books, he's a sucker. Because you do not throw the biggest fit in the world and you go back and face them? Nah, man. Man, I'm sitting out. Gonna make me look like a sucker? Nah, I'm straight. Sorry. I'll tell them, hey, look, man, I'll sit on the bench or I'll stay away from team facility till you trade me. Dame, if you're hearing this, bro, listen. Do it.
Dang, listen to us. Please stay out there in that boring city.
No, the city is nice. It's what's around it that makes it boring.
Yep.
I mean, Portland's a cool city, but as a black person, you're gonna have to really get readjusted to what you're gonna be looking at every day. Like I said, if you're a single brother, it's horrible for you. It's one of the worst places for you to go. But if you're a family person, it's one of the best places you can go. It really is. You want to raise your little toddlers, it's one of the best places to go in the world.
I go to
It's
Utah.
quiet there too, ain't it too, miss?
Yeah, you don't want to go to Salt Lake City, bro. Trust me. Nigga, you don't want to go to Utah. Yo, your ass lands at Salt Lake International, bro. And when you go off the plane, you know what you're going to say?
What the hell am I doing here?
Yeah.
Where's
the building at? The only thing that's here is the state capitol, a couple of restaurants, and the Delta Center where the Jazz play. That's it.
It's like Little House on the Prairie in Utah.
Man, no wonder why
Something
Dwayne
like
Wade's
Portland's like that, believe it or not. Portland's like yeah, so Portland's because outside of Portland, it's prairie land, bro. It's nothing but prairie land, bro. It's like Little House on the Prairie, yeah, it's like that. Here you go, Mr. Miami. Yeah, I got it for you. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, dee, dee. Dee, dee, dee,
It's like the Walton.
dee. Yeah. Dee, dee, dee. Yeah, bro. Real talk. Mr. Miami's right about that one.
Little house that's on the Waltons
Mm-hmm.
with the long
Facts.
john.
My grandma used to love that show. Dee, 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 dee.
I couldn't get into that show.
Oh, my grandmother loved that show, bro. God damn, my grandmother loved John Boy.
It's weird.
Yep. Mm-hmm. God damn. Canes don't know what we talked about. God damn.
Yeah, I do.
You know the Walton?
Yeah, that show was crazy.
All right, the Bulls are not into the Dame sweepstakes. And it will be a freeway trade. Dame will go to the Bulls. Zach LaVine will go to Philly. And let me see what Portland will get back in this. Let me
And
see
we
if I
got
like this trade.
There's somebody crazy.
I don't want Zach LaVine on my team, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shit. If it's Zach LaVine for that, bro, let me go play. Shit. Let my old ass play 2 minutes a night and watch me play. Shit. All right, LaVine will go to Philly. All I care about is what goes back to Portland.
Dame, stay in Portland.
Philadelphia is the mystery team. And I knew they would be. You know why they want to get rid of Zach LaVine? Because all that money they paid him last year. I said they should never gave him that money. They should let that boy put his money where his mouth is. He was talking all that shit 2 summers ago. Yeah, I'm going home to the Lakers and I'll take a hometown discount. Yeah, really, Zach? How did that work out? I told you how that worked out. Fucking Clutch Sports and fucking LeBron said, I don't want his light skin ass here. Hell no.
What's that one player that on the Knicks picked up? They made a trade.
Josh Hart,
Yeah,
they just gave him $95 million.
he back with the Knicks.
Yep. He wanted to go to the Heat, but because they were all into Dame, he went back to the Knicks. Got $95 million out of it. And the women are happy because the women love him here in New York. Oh, they love him, boy. Headband, cornrows in his head. Mm-hmm. Tough
With a
guy.
Jericho.
No Jericho's. This the cornrows. And he's the light skinned, tough guy on the team. Oh, they love that.
No John Hart. No Hardy.
Josh
No
Hart would have
Hardy.
helped you, bro. I don't care what you Miami guys say. Hey, I tell you
Not
what. If Josh Hart would have been on the Heat, he would have neutralized Jamal Murray. I'll tell you that.
not John Hart. To my the dude from Philadelphia 76ers. The dude with the beard. Hardy. Is it Hardy?
Yeah, Harding. Yeah, that bum. Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
keep
I don't
him.
want that guy nowhere near my team either. That guy,
He be in Miami
Mr.
Beach
Miami.
every
Now,
day.
that's poison. He's poison.
He been poison. He was poison when he in Houston.
All right. Giannis is tired of our good friend Jimmy Haslam. And speaking of Jimmy, he has given Deshaun Watson a threat today. So Jimmy's on the warpath.
You see what Washington did on Monday night
Mm-hmm. That's why
with the
they're
ref.
angry in Cleveland right now.
I'm starting to hear that he might get suspended.
Wow. Why? What did he do?
He come on, when he said something about when he I know you saw the game Monday night.
No, I didn't.
Sure, I ain't watching Monday night. I just seen the
I didn't
highlight.
either. All right, so
So I was watching professional wrestling.
all right, Giannis is letting it be known that he wants to go somewhere where he can get more rings, and he says he has 7 teams in mind, according to Zach Lowe. So I get the feeling that Giannis sweepstakes will happen next summer, and you better have draft picks to get Giannis. You better have draft picks, and you better have a young megastar on that team where he don't have to really carry the load. You could tell by Giannis the way he's talking. He doesn't want to be the star anymore. He wants to take a back seat. But from listening to what he's reading this, it looks like he wants to go play for a team that at least has a megastar on the team. So this will be interesting next summer. He will be traded next summer.
Miami.
And I don't see Miami because you don't got no stars on the team. Gotta get that roster better, nigga.
Who? If you don't do the if that GM for Milwaukee be like that GM from Portland.
No. The Milwaukee GM is good, but he's gonna get fired. We know how Jimmy Haslam operates. Jimmy brings in a flunky coach. He did that for the cheap. He's only making $1 million a year because he wants to coach a team with a star. He got his wish. And the GM now is going to have to make the right trade to make Jimmy happy. If you send him to Los Angeles and all you're getting back is Vincent.
No Ben Simmons. Hell no.
No, not Ben Simmons. Vincent and probably Vanderbilt, and that's not going to cut it with Jimmy. You're fired. You send him to Miami. What are you getting back in return? You're getting nothing back. Really? On
Zero?
that crap roster? You're not getting nothing back. Now, you're talking San Antonio. They're going to get 5 or 6 number ones, 4 of them next year. But Jimmy will take that in a heartbeat. And he's playing next to a young man who he loves, and he loves him in Wembayama. I'll tell you right now, he ends up in San Antonio. San Antonio dominates. And I predicted that the Spurs would be the next power in the NBA. Everybody thought I was joking. They get Giannis, and they have the assets to get him. They ain't going to take, 5 number ones and probably 3 swaps of draft picks. And they'll do it. And Oklahoma City, I don't see Giannis there only because it's Oklahoma. You know, the talent is there, but he ain't going there. San Antonio, the structure there, no one has better structure on the planet than Greg Popovich. Just built a $500 million facility. It's a great place to live for the foreigner. And San Antonio treats foreign players better than anybody else. It's a home run. But we'll see. That's next summer. We will cover a Giannis watch every day up here. Iman is cracking up in the chat. We'll cover Giannis.
I'll be on vacation.
You going back to Bama, nigga? there?
I ain't going back up there. I'm going to. I might go to Key West.
Oh, you going to Key West do some fishing?
I might do some fishing down there in Key West.
All right, we'll do some after dark. So let's get out of here. Iman, I love you. Everybody, I love you tonight. Thank you for coming. You should share this because I roasted Deion pretty good what I said about him in the program. If he goes to Miami, I don't care because, like I said, Miami's not going to beat the West, so it doesn't matter. Like I told Sean the other night, I told Sean, yeah, he goes to Miami for what? So Jokic, who owns him, Jokic will whip his ass again in the final? Miami, let me ask you a question. Who would you rather have owning the Dolphins, Stevie Ross or Jimmy Haslam?
Neither one.
Damn right.
So I'm taking Jimmy Haslam, bro.
I ain't messing with. I take Jerry Jones. I think Jerry Jones win 3 Super Bowls.
If Giannis ends up in Miami, can I just see Mace saying, "Oh hell"? If he goes to Miami, that will surprise me. But it's like I said about Giannis, the way he's thinking. He wants to play where he doesn't have to do anything. You know, he's done what he did. He took a franchise by himself for a championship. He goes to the Knicks. He has to carry a bunch of no-name bums. He don't want to do that. He may end up in LA though, because LA has LeBron and AD, and they can win multiple titles in LA. Miami don't got it. Miami's problem is they have Jimmy Butler. They don't have AD. They don't have LeBron. They don't have Gian. They don't have what's his face? Wembayama. They don't have a player like that. And that's what kills the Heat. It hurts them bad, bro. You gotta have some superstar. Look at Jokic and Murray now. The Jokic and Murray are now big stars, bro. No, you gotta have somebody like that will attract the Giannis. Remember, Giannis just had his brand new daughter the other day. I saw that cute little thing. He has a brand new daughter. I don't think his woman want to live in Miami.
We'll go to Canada then. Bye.
He will go there. Yeah, he will go to Toronto. He will go there. He would go there. Very good African community up there, Greek community up there. And they got pieces Milwaukee will want.
Nicer country too.
Yeah, you could say that. You know, Milwaukee's a racist city. You know, again, Pat Riley, man. And I know that deep inside, a lot of the people in that NBA circles is pulling for him not to make that trade won't happen for him.
Well, of course not.
One thing about Pat Riley, he has made a lot of enemies after what he did to the Knicks 28 years ago. NBA will never forgive him for that. Well, who knows? I could see Dame in Miami if they give up 2 players. I could easily see that happen.
It'll probably happen a couple of days.
In 2090?
but again, Portland will keep him. Portland would rather keep him than trade him. I could tell you that right now. They would rather keep him.
And that's when Dame's a sucker.
That will make the fans happy. You know, he'll be cool with it because he knows, again, if he's a good soldier, they'll send him to, like, they'll make the decision where to send him. But I wouldn't be surprised with a team like the Lakers if they get off to a slow start and they come calling. He's running to the Lakers, bro. Him and LeBron are boys. He's running to LA, bro. That nigga be in LA so fast in February.
God bless you.
Bless you, 305.
Thanks.
There you go. I'll hang on the air for 10 more minutes. What's up, Q?
Hey man, I get tired of you disrespecting my team, man.
What team is this?
You keep on saying the Heat don't got nothing to trade. You got a 22-year-old person that give you 20 points a game and y'all poo-pooing over there. It's just because he white. If he was black,
Which guy? Oh, Tyler Hero?
Yeah.
My city, bro, my city don't like the Travis Kelce's of the world.
Bro.
Portland don't like those type of white
today.
boys out there. You gotta be
That's
true to the game out there.
Mace, that's where he's from, Mace.
No, he's from Milwaukee.
That's where he's from.
They don't want Tyler Hero, bro.
Huh?
They already said they don't want nothing to do with Tyler Hero, bro.
But he's better than what you got on your team now. All you
I
got is a
think
whole
they
bunch
would
of
rather go with the
You got a
next
whole
Kobe
bunch of-
Bryant and Shaden Sharp.
That boy is
And
not the
Simon?
next Kobe Bryant.
He is the next Kobe Bryant. I hate to tell you that.
Man, people said that 5 times and they all trash.
Bro, go watch his highlights on YouTube. Come back to me.
Bro, I don't watch highlights. I watch the game.
Yeah, well,
When I
watch
see
the game.
game,
Quinte, that's how you get the highlights from the games.
bro, man, it just like the dude who was on the show the other day said Tennessee tanking. They trash.
Bro.
He's
Here
trying to
you
get
go.
us
I'm being
trying to get
honest here. I'm being
a
honest.
a rest record.
Exactly. I am excited about my new big three moving forward out in Portland, bro. I'm not. They get rid of Dame, fine. Send them to Miami. I don't care. Seriously, I really don't. But I will say this.
2099.
I will say this.
right now he don't care, but
No, I
when
don't.
we win the championship,
I'm
he gonna
serious.
care.
Yo, I wanted his ass out of town 3 years ago, bro.
I'm gonna say this to you, Mace.
Yeah,
That team. I'm gonna say this to you.
Yeah, sure.
Portland was just like Miami. Have a good team, but they couldn't get over the hump. They don't have the right culture. We'll have the right culture, but they can build a team, but make the talent get better and whatever the case may be. But you can't get over the hump. I don't know what the hell it is.
I know what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. No, I'm gonna keep it real.
Go ahead.
Since 2009, they've been the worst defensive team in the NBA. They're either 29 or 30, no lie, every year.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Seriously, I'm not a homer when it comes to my squad.
Yeah.
When they re-signed Jeremy Grant, I roasted them up here for a weekend, bro. Okay.
But I'm gonna say this to you, man. But the team, all right. When
We're
you have
not
a person,
good, Quinte. I know that. We suck. I know.
I wouldn't say you suck.
We suck, bro.
I'm gonna say this to you. If you traded that first round pick for a person.
We'll wait till he comes back. I know where he's going with this. Yes, I would have made that trade straight up. The third pick, Scoot Henderson, basically for Zion. I would have made that. I would have made that trade.
Come on, Portland.
I would have made that trade. I definitely would have made that trade. Because you give me a starting 5 of Dame, Simon, Zion, a new power forward, and Nurkic, I would be at least at 8th, 9th seed team in the West. We'll wait till Quinte comes back. Well, if he doesn't, we're out of here. But yeah, I would have made that trade. I would have traded Scoot Henderson for Zion Williamson. I would have did that shit in a heartbeat. I don't care about his hoochie mama problems. I would have made that move. Dame will be a sucker. Quinte is back. Go ahead, Quint. I got you. Go ahead, bro. You were saying?
Hey, man, because every time I leave the house, my girl, she want to call me all the damn time. But okay, like I was saying,
You were saying,
y'all,
go ahead, sir.
if you guys would have traded that pick for Zion, I'm gonna say if y'all would have traded that pick and this person you say the next Kobe Bryant for Ingram and put him on that team, y'all be all right.
I would have took Brandon Ingram. I would have took him for the third pick. Yeah, I would easily took him. Yeah, no doubt. And I wouldn't be talking about Dame Lillard right now. I'll be excited that I got me a nice crew that I could finish 8th, 9th in the West and make the play-in. Yeah, I'll be excited right now. Yeah. How you gonna make a big fuss and then return to the team you told? Kane,
Sucker move.
Kane, I'm
Sucker
gonna end
move.
this conversation right now. Easy, because he's beloved in that city.
Sucker move.
All right, Quinte is over here. So let me learn
I'm waiting on y'all GM to break their trade.
Hey, but I want to know what you said about Deion because I was asleep.
Yo, my take, I destroyed him and his and the bandwagon ignorant fans who jumped on Colorado bandwagon.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to you real quick about that, Mason.
Okay, good.
I understand how people feel about the man, all of that stuff like that. How he left Jackson State. I understand that's understandable. But at the same time, Mace, I know a lot of people that went to HBCUs and it's trash. I know my brother.
That's why I said earlier tonight, sir.
My brother
I
was
ripped the HCBU.
My brother was saying it's times they didn't have a bus to get to the next city, or you didn't have you had to share helmets, just like Bethune-Cookman had to share helmets when they were playing Miami. I'm gonna say this: Miami could have scored 70 points on them, but they was taking it easy.
I agree.
But okay,
I said
and then,
that tonight. The real reason why I did the Deion tonight was because they were saying in Twitter that they're the new Hurricanes, and that set me off.
but
I said last
that's
night, I'm
people.
roasting his ass tonight, and I
That's
did.
cap.
That's you gotta understand, man. That's not him saying it. That's the people.
No, that's the ignorant fans, and
That's
I
the
had to
fan.
do that.
But that's what people gonna do, man. That's what people gonna do. It's because you gotta understand. A lot of people are what you did for me lately, and he's winning right now, so they happy for him.
Excuse me for laughing. Canes is making me laugh, bro. When they introduced Damon Lillard opening night against who they're playing opening night, they're on the road. I know their first game is in Phoenix, I think, somewhere like that. When they come home, I promise you, Canes, he will get the biggest ovation in the building. If you think I'm kidding, you know I get the league pass. I will show it live up here, the ovation they gave Damon Lillard on opening night.
Yeah.
He will have no target on his back, so cut it out. It's your fault. It's your GM's fault. Okay? It's your coach's fault. And that's why next week, Inferno in South Beach, I'm going to be roasting the Miami Heat again, like I roasted them last year. Trouble in
About
South,
what?
trouble in
About
paradise.
what? Why you roasting them for, man?
The Frono and the Fronos in Portland.
No, Portland is tsunami there. Seriously, why I'm roasting them? You know I'm roasting them again 2 years in a row? Because they promised their fans who are loyal, okay, that they was going to do something. Last year, they was a dud. I told the fans, don't worry, Riley has money. This year, this trade should have been done if Pat Riley would have gone on the phone and made phone calls around the league. And now I'm going to say this.
But you gotta understand, Mace. We don't have the draft picks.
That's what I tried to tell Canes.
We don't have the draft picks. We don't
How
have
you gonna get Giannis when you don't have players and draft picks? That's what I told Canes.
Okay, I'm gonna say this to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
My thing is, how did James Harden get all these up and leaves, and this person can't get up and leave, and they traded crap for James Harden?
I'm gonna tell you why. and I'm dead serious. This is my honest opinion. One guy the league adores, and that's James Harden. Don't ask me why, they do.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard, to a lot of people, because he played in Portland all these years, is still a guy that people wonder, in the brightest of lights, can he shine? Now, this also what happened. There were 8, 9 teams that was willing to give Portland what they want, but the liar that he is, Aaron Goodwin, his agent. I'm glad that the commissioner Adam Silver called his lying ass out.
But Mace, I'm gonna cut you off real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
The man said he just want to go to the Heat. He said it out his own mouth. Only
That's
reason
the
why-
problem.
But I'm gonna say this to you. If I'm the G, well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else. If
Yeah,
I'm the
go
GM,
ahead. You can say whatever you want, family.
this man gave me 12 years and I didn't do my job. This man became an all-pro, all-NBA, all the stuff you need to do to accolades to help this team win, and you didn't help build this team properly for him. And then you trade away his budget, even though they need to trade away McCollum. What's his name, McCollum? Because it just
CJ McCollum, yeah.
it didn't work because
Yeah. I think we lost Quinte's signal.
had that.
Again, okay, he's back. Go ahead, Quint.
But at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
that man gave his blood, sweat, and tears. Y'all need to just trade him away. I don't care if it's not to the Heat. Just let the man go. I don't.
No. Here's the problem in Portland. First of all, the GM is a goddamn imbecile. Okay, let me start with that.
Yeah.
Number two, okay, and I don't blame Portland for this. Portland want draft picks. Remember, this team ain't gonna get no big time free agent going there.
Yeah, I tell somebody that too. I had to tell somebody.
Yeah, they want draft picks, so maybe they get lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid coming out next year, the kid from Yugoslavia, the big 7'3" center, they say it's the real deal. They're comparing him to Sabonis Sr.
Man, I don't want no slow white boy, man. I'm getting tired.
Hey, I'll take him any day of the week. Remember, I'm in Portland.
Hey,
I'm
man, I'm gonna say this.
Portland. I'm not
It's a lot of.
South Florida.
It's a lot of. I'm gonna say this to you because this dude was making a point. This older guy at my job.
Yeah.
He said it's a lot of talent here in the States, but these kids play too much AAU.
Yeah, I've been saying that up here.
Play too much. They don't do other things. They don't play other sports. But also there in other countries, these boys playing pro basketball,
At a young age, yeah.
at a young age, so they learn the game a little
Yep,
better.
the fundamentals.
They're not as athletic as the American players.
But they're fundamentally sound.
More
Something
much
American players
sound.
are not. I agree. I've been saying that up here,
Yeah.
Quinte, for the last 3 years, and everybody gives me backlash now. These same Negroes who gave me gave me flack for it. They say, you know what,
Yeah.
Mace, you right.
Yeah.
They want to bring the foreigners here. Something
Yeah.
I said, and
But
I'm gonna tell you
they're
this,
doing
bro.
that with everything, man. They're doing that with acting. They're doing that with sports.
Yeah, it's true.
They've been
All these people, if you don't know, these actors, you see these black actors and actresses that sound American, these
They're
movies,
not.
they're all from England, all from Africa. They're not from
Yeah.
the US.
Yep. And they do not like Black Americans.
No, they do not. Yeah,
Nope.
I'll talk about that on my new channel, by the way, coming
Okay,
up
okay.
on Rumble. But let me say this seriously. I want to get with you with the Hurricanes and the Dolphins. I'll just end this Dame Lillard with this. In my opinion, even if they get them, they're not beating the West. I don't think any team in the East can beat the West. The only team I give a shot is Milwaukee because they got Lopez and Giannis, and they picked up that big power forward who the Lakers got.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They ain't
Yeah.
win another championship. It's over. That's a wrap. That one and done. That's all his ass gonna get.
Well, he's ready to leave. Right before you came up, I was talking about that. And I told Keynes, I said, bro, we don't got no draft picks and no good players other than Jimmy Butler to trade for.
Yeah, but okay. But I'm a person what wanted to trade Jimmy Butler and build around Bam and Tyler Hero.
Oh, I keep forgetting about Bam. You know that? My
Don't forget about
apologies
Bam.
to Heat fans. I keep forgetting about him.
Yeah.
And he had a hell of an NBA final, I might add. Tremendous NBA final for Bam Adebayo. Very, very, very good NBA finals.
Yeah.
I mean, man, that guy couldn't be small. I'll get into that next spring when we do the playoffs.
Finally, and
Oh,
Portland.
oh, oh. Dame best lead the Blazers to a title. No, he in Portland, Canes. Portland knows how desolate they are. He doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is show up, put up 37 a night, and they're happy with him. That's all he has to do in Portland. All right, let's get to the Dolphins, and this will be my topic of my show Friday night. And if you haven't noticed, let me get off the air first. Keep you guys on. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Hit that like and subscribe, and share the stream. It was a good stream tonight. I roasted Deion in Colorado, and I had to do it. And like I said before, and Quinte, you like what I'm about to say. NCAA is trying to make it that they play the Hurricanes or Notre Dame or Florida State in the bowl game. Okay, that's what they're working on. I swear to God, they play us. We will put 80 on Deion. Good night, everybody. I'll see you Friday night, everybody. And this will be the topic. Can the Miami Dolphins be stopped? That will be the topic Friday night. We'll see you Friday night, everybody. Thanks for being here.
All right, fellas.
All right, Quinte.